We're good. We're good. We're here.
Why is it Ajani unyielding in this cube?
Is or isn't?
Is.
Which one is that one?
That's the correct
Unyielding.
response to why is Ajani...
Well, no. I mean, there's like 12 Ajanis. You need to be
Right.
more specific.
Well, and they're all bad except for like 2.
Oh my god.
This is a 6 mana planeswalker. That sucks. Why is it in this cube?
No, he's 6 mana because he's a rectangle. He's obtained the full-on like Clayface body from Batman.
But yeah, this is from Aether Revolt. Nobody remembers this. Why this one?
I think that's not even from Aether Revolt, right? That's from like a dual deck.
No, it's from. It says it's from Aether Revolt.
Well, yeah, but they all like everything that was.
It doesn't look like the Planeswalker deck one though.
Okay.
That was also.
I thought that all. I thought if you made a Planeswalker deck that came along with the set, that it had the set logo anyway, and it just sort of counted as 121 out of 120 for the set numbering and all that.
Right.
The number can tell me that answer for sure because he's
127
out of 164. So he was actually in the set. He's a real boy.
He's a real boy. Anyways.
Anywho, first things first. Thank you for the sub, Anthony Carnstrom. Thank you very much. Well, we're doing Legacy Cube and talking about Ajani here.
Yep. Because I was looking at the cube list and
he looks like crap. Don't pick him.
Don't pick this card. Also, what does a green-white card say? Reveal all non-land permanents.
Why does it say exile target creature? That's dumb.
It's minus 2 is the path of X. It's Swords to Plowshares.
Right, known green-white card.
What's a white card?
Okay, look, I get that, but like when you make... I'm saying that you couldn't print a green-white card that says exile target creature as like flat text, Like
I think the thing is that Ajani was made during the like time period where every walker, all of them, every walker had to be plus card advantage minus removal alt win.
You mean the time period in which we are still living?
No,
the Dark Age. No, that's ending now. That is ending in months.
I mean, like the last set had Kaya in it, and if you want to say that like Kaya or Domri or
I said a corollary of bad 3 mana walkers. So
look, all of guilds is
say that. Can you say asterisks out loud? How do you do that?
How did you say an asterisk aloud?
I can't hear asterisks.
I said that by saying, aren't we still living in that realm except for bad 3 mana walkers? It was the exception.
But
okay.
So speaking of good 4 mana walker, actually, we could speak about a lot of things in this pack.
Yeah, there are 3 cards in here that speak.
Okay, this is the plus for body. Below the cuts relic. That's not a first pick. You're gonna have to talk me off of Cryptic if you want anything other than that.
Okay.
Go ahead. No, you first. You first.
I was going to say the 3 cards I saw were Cryptic, followed by Rofilis, followed by Sword of Body and Mind, and only because it's Sword of Body and Mind.
Well, see, I was on Sword of Body of Mind above everything, even Cryptic, because I think Cryptic underperforms because you can't back it up with other counterspells. You can't accelerate on mana easily. It's splashy. It's hard to cast. Body of Mind is castable at anything and wins games of limited on its own. Like you just need to connect with this thing once.
Yeah,
this is limited, man. Like mill 10, make a wolf. Protection from relevant things.
All right. I will give that the roll here, and we'll see how it plays.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna ask of you today. I realize that I've asked a lot.
We could have picked Mana War followed by Mana War.
Cryptic Command is it's not Mole Drifter to me, but Supreme Will, Student Warfare. What the hell does this do? Oh, okay, that's
Green Warden of Marasa.
Yeah, it's a double regrowth on like a body.
Okay.
He was an all-star in that standard format.
Smuggler's Copter is kind of hype.
Yeah, I like Smugly, I like Ophiomancer, I like Oracle, I like Supreme Will, I like a lot of the cards in here.
Yeah, we can go a lot of directions.
Yeah, so Copter I kind of like because that's a aggressive option that leaves me open on color. Like I could be white, I could be red, I could be hell. This is a thing that works in like Llanowar elf deck.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking of Oracle. Ophiomancer also works with all these cards because you just send in the snake.
Sweet. Get a broken artifact deck. It'll be great. With our Crucible of War. Okay, never mind.
If we had Wasteland.
Hey, Masker Worm, how you doing? Which Vraska's? Okay, this is the. Yep. Okay, I have to.
Yeah.
Golgari
This Vraska is not that great.
She's pretty good.
I don't think she's that good.
I think
she's good in the limited format that she appears in, but not this limited format.
I played with her a lot in Standard, actually.
I think she's good if you have token. Like again, if we had picked Ophiomancer, I actually would say this is strong, right?
Or even the card directly to the right of it actually works well with Vraska as well.
Do you mean Deranged Hermit? Because I think I mean Deranged Hermit.
I could also mean Crucible Worlds. What are you feeling, Jens? You pick a card. We picked cards for you.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm going on about where I want to be. I'm gonna kick the can.
Okay.
Sweet.
Heath is a fine pick.
I was going to suggest Heath.
I'm gonna
keep Prime Time.
I'm just gonna kick the can a couple times and see where we end up. That's a plan here, is seeing what.
Well, the kick the can card here is Rishtandport.
We're not picking that.
We have some power. There's some really good 6-drops in here, either Elspeth or Prime
that's kind of a little frustrating because both of these cards are awesome, but they don't necessarily work in the same decks as Smuggler's Copter and Sword of Body and Mind.
They both work in the same deck as Primeval Titan. Elspeth makes bodies.
I do agree that Primeval Titan works in the same deck as Primeval Titan.
Windswept Heath. Windswept. I'm a Dumby. Don't make
fun
of a Dumby.
I can pick up the Tundra as well here and continue kicking.
We'll just never commit to any colors.
I don't commit to any. No.
Oh Lord.
So we have another fetch we could pick other than any other card. Is Pack Rat what we want to go in on now with the lands we have currently have selected?
Not really. Hey, Kiss Kazuma Bingo.
Yeah. Or you can continue kicking.
We have nothing but Army in a Can.
Yeah, I could make.
And then
I like Army in a Can as a plan.
Yeah, Primaris goes better with the lands we have picked. Pack Rat is fun with Sword of Body and Mind because they're both cards that just win the game on their own.
I like this because it's not necessarily that we're White Weenie. You don't need White Weenie things to go with Brimaz. You need Brimaz to go with Brimaz.
You need removal because he does sometimes have trouble attacking.
All right.
I think he'll have an easier time attacking with a Sword of Body in Mind in his hands.
Yeah, this is a card that
put a
wins
Froach
the game.
in here.
Yep.
That's stupid.
Okay, what?
The aggressive card in here is Tithe Taker. There's also just Control Magic.
Yeah, I'm liking Tithe Taker as in the sense of like pilots Copter well, holds sword well, gives us something.
It's like 2 opportunities to pilot Copter. It is a relevant counterspell fighter.
It's a vaguely annoying card.
Army in a Can if we wanted more armies and cans.
If that were Rabble Master, I'd be more into it. Warboss is still good though.
I like him. Like Warboss. Like Tithe Taker more in this spot, of course. But...
Splicers. How many armies and cans can we? How many cans can we have?
Oh man, I mean, there's also Glorious Anthem here if we think we're going to make an army deck.
Right. The thing I like about Blade Splicer is that it has huge power with Copter.
Oh yeah, you leave a 3/3 first striking blocker and pilot your Copter on the same turn.
Glorious Anthem. I feel like there's better effects than that, probably.
Well, if we could get like Benelish Marshall or I think I saw Honor of the Pure in an earlier pack, but I would take Anthem as well. Like
Anthem's pretty good. Also, shout outs to Sin Collector.
So really, we need the Swords to Plowshares kind of things.
We can pass on the pick. There's
Parallax Wave.
Parallax Wave.
Parallax Wave is such a. I don't know if I've played against this card a lot, but it's been a while since we've played with this beating of a card, right? Like,
also, it works well with Blade Splicer.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, if it's about to end, I can just be like,
yep.
Yeah, sort of the worst sword of the 5. Like, buy It sucks because it's by like a country mile.
Yeah, it still gets played though, because white and black are removal color. Legion's
Yo, that's suddenly super good.
Yeah, seems
Yeah,
pretty good.
again, Legion's Landing works well. with
Passing up
Also-
Soren
Soren
Lord
Lord.
of Innistrad.
Yeah, hear me out. Yeah,
Oh
Soren.
god.
Legion's Landing's more in every deck we could play than Soren or fetch if we picked up a black-white fetch.
There's an army in this can.
There's an army in both of those cans, but I like Legion's Landing plenty.
Yeah.
One drops are important.
All right, what if we can assemble the Legion's Landing? Can we?
This
Oh,
that
but yeah,
particular exploratory force put White Weedy on the map in current standard.
plus Legion's Landing was the first one mana dork they printed that's currently in standard.
It's true. You play it on 1. You play 2 more 1-drops on 2, and then you attack on 3, and you have 4
That's
mana.
something that I frankly kind of hate about Legion's Landing and Search for Escanta.
Hey, that better version.
Okay.
Oh, it's not. It's not strictly better because Blades Placer and Smuggler's Copter are unaffected, but
True.
it is a card I'm absolutely fine picking here.
If it wasn't in the pack, I would actually
Okay,
be pretty happy
well,
with Manic Vandal.
Upside, Tithe Taker dies to make a black and white token, so it counts.
Yes, and
Yo!
it offends
Here's
on
a
the
real-
return.
If we are low to the ground, are we a port deck? Or do we just want to have a pretty good aggressive 2-drop creature?
I think I would rather have Anafenza than Rishport. I don't know.
I'm gonna
I admit
stick
that-
with.
I admit that port would be a different attack angle than we have.
Wickerbauer, maybe? We have a green fetch.
Yeah.
I don't think we're playing a stone.
Legion's War Boss.
Hey,
playing
boss.
one of those.
Ooh.
Oh, hey Gary.
Oh
No,
no,
he was quite
nobody,
scary.
nobody's mono black. That doesn't
Nobody mono
surprise me.
black.
We didn't see a lot of mono black. So we basically have to pick like powerful white removal over anything.
Yeah,
right?
if we see Path or Swords, it's a 100%.
So if we had picked that cryptic, our deck would be in a very different direction
Well,
as of
Our
current.
other problem would be that we would have about 3 blue cards from we'd have Control Magic, we'd have Cryptic, we'd have
We'd probably still
Will.
have Smuggler's Copter, I think. but-
Anyways, is Jace good enough to play over Windswept Teeth with our fetch Tundra?
we just fetch to play Jace in our deck anyway.
Yeah,
My
like
God.
he gets rid of blockers.
We
yeah,
also-
I mean,
If we can
on color, there's Windbrisk Heights, Batterskull on the speculative
Stoneforge pick.
Stoneforge Mystic.
yeah,
Paragon's Warden is a fine card for this kind of deck.
I
I think in a
That's
vacuum, the Heath
sort
is,
of removal, I guess.
yeah.
in the abstract. I think Windbrisk Heights is the correct pick, though.
I'm gonna kind of speculate. We're early enough that Stoneforge is still possible, and like
You could just play it.
like we're the white player at the table. Well, that's been like okay, swords.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh my
all
God.
We have
Removal.
removal.
Oh my god. Also, Ranger of Eos isn't even good for us. That's messed up.
Well,
Yeah,
it might be if like say we actually picked up figure, like it might be, but like basically I'll take it on the wheel. I will absolutely take it on the wheel. But swords is whole.
Yeah, if we get Mommy, that would be pretty good too.
Yeah.
Like from the wheel, I'm thinking Voice of Resurgence.
That's a good
Frankly,
wheel as
like,
well. If we can.
We can get a little more
Kind of
heaty.
double up with Tithe Taker as aggressively fighting
Yeah.
the things that are kind of good against things.
So, okay, and then if we were still in blue, there'd be Remand. Okay, I don't know what I'm trying to mentally keep track. I don't know why. This is like a mental.
No, that's a fun mental exercise. Also
Yeah.
a hard one. Also, I get lost very easily, and we're
Yeah.
talking about 1,000 cards. So
Miri Angel sucks when I pick Journey.
Yeah,
You want to pick more actual honest to god removal?
want to pick the one card that we should pick.
Mhm.
We'll
It's-
table a Miri Angel anyway, and it won't matter. It's such a.
It's
Hey,
a
we might-
mediocre card.
Might table Stirring Wildwood.
Okay, so Amiria Angel is a card that has been in this cube for like 10 years, and it has never deserved it.
Yep, never. It was like probably a really good card in that limited format.
Yes, it
yes,
was.
it was.
And then that's
Oh,
It's like,
absolutely.
Bloodline Keepers along the same line.
Because
where-
that limited format also had Harrow.
Yeah. Okay, we have more. We have another removal. We also have a pretty good 2-drop. We also
Yeah.
have. I've not do Vanguard because I was making a joke about Bob.
Bob,
but,
yeah.
Wow. Is Oust crappy enough to pass up? That's weird.
I think maybe.
I think because we picked up Journey, I'm okay passing it up and picking up a Danto Vanguard or something.
Maybe it's
like
so
that.
crappy that it wheels. Like, no one wants that shit.
Hopefully,
We
'cause
want that shit.
there are certain creatures in which ousting is extremely satisfying, so it's worth having in your deck just for that. Like Noble Hierarch. I love ousting Noble
Ousting Noble
Hierarch.
Hierarch is better than Swords to Plowsharing it in most instances. Or,
Yeah.
Here's a glorious anthem.
Gross. Oh no! No, Jens, no!
It's right there. We have a
We have a tundra. We have a tundra.
God damn it!
We have a tundra and a heath.
Okay. It wouldn't be the worst thing to have a Muldrifter. I'm gonna.
Actually, there's actually 3 good cards in here for us because I'm seriously actually considering the Muldrifter, but Thalia, don't sleep on Thalia.
That's the one that's like everything comes into play tapped, including non-basics, which can be.
Mm-hmm. Spear is also just a really solid card for us. It's also weird removal.
I mean, how many anthems do we need? So we have Honor the Pure and Anafensis, sort of.
Go with your heart, Jens.
Hi, how's it going?
That's his heart. You knew exactly what you were saying.
No, here's what happens. When with the trigger on the stack, activate Parallax Wave.
Yeah,
Wizam.
we'll draw so many cards so quickly.
Wizam! I don't have to sacrifice. What the heck is Magister of Worth? That's a conflicts card. So I have no idea
it looks like a 6-mana card.
Will of the Council. All right.
Oh, okay. I saw that Vintage Masters and thought it was conflicts.
When Magister of Worth enters the battlefield, starting with you, each player votes for Grace or Condemnation. If Grace gets more votes, each player returns each creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. If Condemnation gets more votes, destroy all or is tied, destroy all other creatures. So this is a Wrath of God on a 4/4 flyer.
Yes. So this is like 4/4 flying version of Desolation Giant.
Oh.
Hey, actual Thalia.
Actual Thalia, though.
Also, can we wheel
Yes.
Mishra's Factory too?
If we wheel Factory or even Spell Queller, like this is like if we end up wheeling like Seachrome Coast Spell Queller and like can have that as like a little bit of the secondary in the deck.
Yeah, then
like,
we can actually play Muldrifter and not be embarrassed.
If we get one more fetch, we'll be unembarrassed about it. But
That's true.
But yeah,
Well, I mean, a fetch that can grab Tundra.
Okay, yes.
Like we can't just have any. Oh crap!
Okay. Other than Muldrifter, we also have Blade Splicer. Looks like a good card for.
Yeah, and then the rest of it is mostly as a. The thing here is that I think it's the pick because there's nothing else in.
Yeah,
like
Direct Sower or
can I
Evolving
see-
Wilds.
I mean, pulling back Tithe Taker or Anafenz is fine too, right? Like,
Yes, because
That
you pull
seems
back Tithe
great.
Taker and then.
Okay, yeah. It's not. So my brain
it's not over much, right? Like,
Yeah.
we could speculatively.
hey, wow, the Fairgrounds Warden is also still here.
Nobody
That's
else.
kinda
Nobody
crazy.
else is in white in this, so we're pretty. At least
We're
mono
good.
white.
We found our color, right? Like we did the read.
So do we want Fairgrounds Warden or do we want Windbrisk Heights?
Windbrisk Kite. Fairgrounds Warden is more replaceable. Windbrisk Heights. We don't have anything truly exciting to heights into yet, but we could.
Yeah,
I mean, Batterskull,
Or even
Reveler.
Parallax Wave. We have
Or
Parallax-
Old
we-
Drifter. Yeah.
We have decently exciting things. I'm willing to pick
Let me
it.
check to see if Fiend Hunter is in here.
Oh wow, they both came back. The voice, maybe Ranger of Eos to stay on color.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that, especially like right now we only have the one, but like maybe next pack, if we find Mother of Runes, is probably the card that changes this, right? Like
Yeah, like
What's the other Fairgrounds Warden called? The Priest
Fiend Hunter,
one. No, there was a third one. The first one that was fixed. It's like 1 white for a 2/2.
Banishing Priest or Banisher Priest.
Okay, it's no Banisher Priest. Okay, Fairgrounds Warden is the only Fiend Hunter in here, but there's plenty of like exile removal. Like, sideboard Knight of Autumn.
Wow, these are
Sideboard
all, like-
Bob.
jeez, people are kind of low on Dark Confidant. I wouldn't think that
Yeah.
that could happen.
Maybe the packs have just been weak for black.
Yo,
I'm gonna take this so we have more creatures on 3.
Plus,
Okay.
she attacks extremely well with the sword. Like
also because we have the other Thalia,
Hey, that
crap.
shouldn't have wheeled.
Wow, what a last pick.
I love you, Mishra's Factory.
All
Okay.
right. All right.
Man,
uh,
jeez.
So I want more 1-drops.
Yeah, well,
Alright.
I would like more 1-drops. All right. Sure.
Okay.
I mean,
It's boring but functional. It's kind of the thing we need.
And
yeah,
kind of. What else is there even in here, though?
For us, it's nothing. It's like Day of
Nothing.
Judgment if we want to go crazy. Pact of Decay. Or like Temple Garden to facilitate a green splash that we're not going to use.
right, like that. I think that's the only other actual choice would be the Temple Garden to go with like the Windswept Heath and like maybe if we. But all we have on the sideboard are like Artifact Enchantment Hate. Let's just make our actual deck more consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Hound does basically what we want.
Ranger of Eos grabs a hound. Even in the art, he grabs a hound. Like,
Oh, he's got a doggy.
Yep, there's a dog right there. Dog and bird.
it's got one of those armor dogs from Celestia. They have armor dogs, right? No, they have wolves. Who has the armor dogs? I remember there being an armor dog.
Well, that's not a 1-drop.
Huh.
So Mutavault is an assembly worker.
Yes, Mutavault is an
Yes.
assembly worker.
And of course we have Sofa if we want to. I don't think we need a
Right.
third weapon though. It seems like
Yeah, if we already had the Hoozy, I can't remember the name of Stoneforge Mystic to save my skin. That's kind of terrible.
you got it though. You got there.
Yeah, eventually.
So Mutavault versus Avacyn, I guess, is the choice here.
Right.
And like what we've seen, mono white just goes around. So Avacyn is the table. Like
Probably. I guess she's a better reanimator target than some of the things that we've seen come along the wheel.
and like a better control card as well. Like
Yeah. Kind of not that great for us,
Also,
I think, but
Mishra's
I
Factory
don't know.
also wheeled is the other mind.
Yeah,
puzzle
that's
factor.
true.
It was a last pick card. Ooh.
Gonk.
yeah.
Although also there's goat in here.
There's a goat in here, but History of Benelia is real good. I'm checking for.
Yep. Anaphenzis calls out non-token. I think that's the only thing that.
Yeah.
There we
It's
go.
not cool
There
to
we
be
go.
a knight.
There we go.
Okay, there.
Found a knight.
Hey!
Also,
Yay!
Ah!
Nice.
Shit. Surprise.
Surprise, nerds. Also, Bloodline Keeper. There's another Emiria Angel.
the only thing that makes it a bit of an annoyance would be like curving into Thalia.
Yeah, true. I guess we'll just have to play our other Thalia when we play Thalia.
Or our other 2-drop.
Yeah.
Like that's really what happens, right?
Okay.
Got Fetties as the generic pick.
I think we have Phyrexian Metamorph as the generic pick, depending on how generic you want to think.
We also have Corrosive Portal as the third generic pick.
Yep.
It's like just
Okay,
card
so
draw.
yeah, like we're gonna have a. We might have a problem with card draw. We currently have Ranger of Eos, Revelark, Moldrifter as
These guys-
like kind
Wait,
of cards. Smuggler's Copter.
I'm
also.
sorry, Revelark.
Hey, Revelark.
Yeah, maybe that then.
Listen, you're never
Shit.
sad to have Metamorph in your deck.
No, at worst, like again for us, like maybe
At
we
worst,
just
it's
copy
Like Blade Splicer. Like, you get it. You do fine. Or maybe your opponent, like, tricks out a Grizzlebrand.
Hey, we even have blue with
Yes!
Tundra.
Hey!
Oh my god!
It
just
happened!
Oh, that's disgusting. I would be happy to play Treasure Map, frankly, as far as like generic card draw.
yeah. It's pretty decent. I mean, the amount of mana you get from it on the flip as well. If you actually like need that what's this thing?
It's
The
just
Spawn of
one.
Mayhem, it's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, in
Oh,
the aggro
wow.
deck, it's just yeah.
I've played quite a bit of that guy in limited because I first pick him because
wow.
why wouldn't you first pick this guy?
Yeah.
There we
he's
go.
that kinda guy. Oh, Kidian.
Wow.
Kidian's pretty goo.
That's another one drop I can get behind.
Other generic card is Walkie B. but I like Kitty in here.
We don't have ways to cheat on mana, and pulling him back with Revelark is sad.
Right.
The thing with Walkie B is you just play him, and then like he's usually good anyways.
Wait, could I read Anafenza again? I forget how bolster works.
Non-token creature inspellable bolster with a creature with the least toughness. Put a 1/1 counter on it.
That's a triggered ability. Okay,
Yes.
never mind. Damn it.
Thanks, Tamron.
So-
Thank you for the sub. Also notable, the way these flip walkers work is that they exile and flip back, so like we wouldn't want to. Yo, shit.
Priest. I think figure is more important to the deck than Containment Priest.
Agree.
Yeah, I agree. Well, for one, picking figure I think is the line where I think Ranger becomes playable.
Mm-hmm. Plus,
There is that.
It's fairly likely that Containment Priest is like the last card in this pack.
Sure, we get
yeah.
or Geddon.
Yeah,
That was the other card I was going to mention because classic White Weedy like curve out
1,
into
2, 3,
Armageddon.
Geddon.
Oops, I'm a hit on board. You lose.
you lose.
Yeah,
But,
1, 2, 3 Geddon is real, but figure is such a powerful.
Okay. When Containment Priest does its thing,
Oh man.
I don't think we need another 5 mana card. So, which permission spell do we want? I think Wasteline's probably better in the abstract. Like
We're
you get
kind
it
of
once
getting up
with-
there on
Yeah, on
like,
lands.
colorless lands, right?
We have 2 colorless lands. This would be our third.
How important is Wasteland really in Cube?
It gives us the ability to punish like this sort of thing, like flipped
Let me check to see if Volrath's strong.
Like flipped as Kanta. or something.
Escanta, and I think that's why
So are you
I'm
more
gonna,
worried about that than like monetize? Okay.
I think I'm
It
because
was, they were both they were kind of close. I bet they were kind of close. It depends on what you want to fight more.
Yeah, sideboard Temple Garden for when we absolutely have to kill an enchantment or bird artifact.
Prize Ev, Skyship Raider, as in the pirate who's not from the pirate set.
Want to just do that again?
Let's just keep putting green lands on our board for
Big green. Sideboard green.
big green.
Sideboard green. More colorless land? Like I don't. Like, do
Nicol
we really
Bolas-
want to like?
Well, Maze of
Nicol-
It, we don't even count as a land. That's like a sideboard thing against like.
It's true. I don't. Yeah.
What do we board that in against?
I don't know. I don't think we want our opponent to have blockers back. Like that seems
Nicol-
bad for our plan.
Nicol Bolas to board against Eureka.
There you go. Huh? Sure, I'll take
Hey,
it.
Mentor might
Mentor.
be playable.
Yeah, no one's in mono black. Oh my god.
Maybe our opponent has 1 toughness creatures.
Okay.
Greatborn Muse, I'm sad to see you last
We
week.
did not
That's
get
probably-
Geddon back.
That makes sense.
Somebody should, even if nobody's in it, like they just go like, no, you can't have Geddon. Like, you know, it's like if there's nothing in the pack for them at 4 cards, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Let's build a deck.
I hear a lot of hate, particularly from pro players, about the hate draft. But like, let's be real. If there is no card for you in the pack, you're not actually losing anything.
Right. The problem with the hate draft is where when you're like, pick 2, pack 3, considering like, you know, you're not in blue and you're like, I'm gonna take Jace instead of like this card that would absolutely advance my deck because I don't want somebody to have Jace, you know.
Mhm.
That's the
that's the real hate.
yeah.
I would like to play Muldrifter.
I think we do want to play Muldrifter.
We have a Tundra. I'm not even gonna
So
play
we-
Island. I'm just gonna play this damn Tundra.
So if we have Heath Tundra, so that's 2 blue sources for 1 blue card.
That's a little loose. I would want a third source, but
Okay,
we don't
maybe.
have a good way of doing that, so nah, it's fine.
Yeah, especially
Look,
that-
we'll like discard him somehow and then pull him back. I don't know.
Or can we sort creatures separately? I want to see what our creature count is like.
Sure.
We have 18 creatures, but we have more than that actually because of Batter Skull and History.
Right.
Now, yeah.
I'm putting the like
Legion's Landing is definitely a
There.
creature.
Okay,
We have
I
kind
think,
of a disgusting amount of creatures.
I think all of our non-creatures are worth playing, so we can safely cut creatures.
and we
Yeah.
and we need 4 cuts. I cut Walkie B because we're just not.
Yeah.
Makes sense. We don't have a way to get ahead of on mana. Not really.
The only way we do is like Legion's Landing.
So I want to keep Ranger and our Ranger package.
Yeah, so like
I think I'm happy with all that.
I agree with that, especially like again, like this is
Racer.
our one of our card advantage machines, which we have a couple of now.
Yeah, Mentor is a card worth examining. Thalia, Heretic Cathar. Her power is that your opponents can't play blockers, but I don't know how important that is.
Also carries a sword pretty well.
Just 3 mana 3/2 first strike. I like all of our 2-drops.
What does
Tide Taker.
Selfless Spirit do?
Sack
that the one that's
indestructible to
stacking
team. It's also
Okay.
Flying Piker.
That's kind of good, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, the flying piker part of it is probably the part that I'm like
So
most into. Just reading what this actually does.
one more to activate on your turn. It's also just a sticky creature.
Flip on Legion's Landing. Becomes a land that taps for a white and pay 2 and a white and tap it. Create a 1/1 white vampire creature token with lifelink.
Yep. So this is the long game card. Adonto Vanguard. It's a hard to deal with creature that attacks well, but otherwise is just that.
I'm thinking cutting like one of our 2s, one of our 3s, and then like maybe considering like what else? Like with the card advantage our deck currently has in it, is this a necessary package?
Yeah, like let's.
Like we could cut that for consistency, and then we have Ranger Vios Metter of the Meek to make up for card advantage, Parallax Wave to sort of do card advantage, Smuggler's Copter to filter lands. Like
We're
we
not
do
without.
kind of have that angle covered.
No.
Yeah.
We're not without. Yeah.
So what if we do like Vanguard and like Thalia, maybe sideboard Thalia in if necessary.
Mhm.
Or
Yeah,
like,
I mean, we might at some point just want to go like cheaper, and then we can cut higher. Like we cut Batter Skull.
Yeah,
Because
if
we're
we
like,
find
oh shit, we don't have time for this.
if we find ourselves never activating Mentor of the Meek, we could maybe make that change, like switch Mentor for
Right.
Thalia.
He is kind of a mana hungry card
Yes.
advantage engine.
So I that's been sometimes an experience with. Okay, here's the other. This is Kaz's favorite question and Jen's least favorite question. We top out at 4. Realistically,
here's
we have
our actual curve.
Yeah, like we have Batter Skull, which theoretically can cost 5 mana. We have Mentor of the Meek and Swords as equip costs. Do we need another cut, or do we want? Do we do not need the other land? If we're playing Wasteland, that one is kind of a risky land to keep playing your 16 land deck because you're going to be sacrificing it.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're
I'd be fine with 16.
how do you,
but
how do you feel?
like there are enough like extra things for us to do with our mana that we probably don't actually want 16.
You know, like Mentor is a big one there. Like if we want Mentor to keep working for us.
Like we have Student of Warfare, Figure of Destiny, Sword of Body and Mind, and Mentor of the Meek that all have like extra ways to use our mana. Oh, also Stoneforge Mystic.
Okay,
so like we have ways to use planes, and we have Smuggler's Copter to filter also.
Okay. But if we cut to get the extra land in, it would just be Thalia, Heretic Cathar, right?
Yeah,
I think
so. Like History of Benalia is too much power for me to pass up. Brimaz is Army in a Can. Mentor of the Meek is our card advantage, and Blade Splicer is way more than Thalia.
Yeah, like I think like our reason for wanting to keep her is that she wields weapons well, and everything else in that slot also does. So
yeah,
we're cool with that.
Okay, so that I like it because that allows us to comfortably play Wasteland.
All right,
Like,
and
that feeling bad about
wow,
it.
okay,
It knows.
But Look at what it knows.
It knows one thing, but does it know everything?
Uh,
No.
Can we put the Tundra back? I don't know.
So if we played the Tundra, like
The upside of Tundra is we might be able to cast Metamorph with no life.
Correct.
The downside is opposing wastelands and or the one person with Price of Progress who hasn't boarded it out against us yet.
I mean, we see Thalia Heretic Cathar in our deck. So
Your
that's
opponent's
a real card.
She does.
I know, but our opponent could also have that card.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't. Is Price of Progress a card in this? Like, I didn't
Nope.
think it was.
I checked.
Right? So, okay.
I'm gonna set this one there. Like
The special planes.
I wish we could do the trick of wait. This is funny. We're getting a cube, but we're given regular planes. Usually for a cube, they give you the full art.
No. That's Vintage Cube.
yeah.
Yeah, but they should do. Are they just admitting that they don't like Legacy Cube?
Well, they're trying to make Vintage Cube the most specialist.
Okay, give
thing.
give Vintage Cube the lands.
Savory?
What's the latest unset? The one I actually
Stable.
we actually
I think-
played. Unstable. Give that the unstable draft
No,
lands.
I like my name better. I think it was called Unsavory.
Give the unsavory lands to
Yeah.
to
Give the unsavory lands to Vintage.
and give the unglued lands to Legacy. Are those even on Moto? Windbrisk Kites is free.
This is a little unfortunate because we're always hoping for the one. We don't actually have so many ones that we can expect to always get one. So I think
Yeah.
we have to keep this.
And we do have like
Fine.
curve.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Do
you might think like, oh, I should play factory on one. I actually should not, in case we draw into like.
We only have one white
Mm-hmm.
card in the whole deck.
But
It's Anna.
but it
But
is the
it's-
card I would want to play on two because it's better the earlier it is.
Okay.
And we're not attacking on two. With
Oh,
it's
man.
the mirror. Okay. Do you want to trade half of Tithe Taker for 4 of their life? Because I
It's not like they're going to be casting spells on our turn.
And then like what, Blade Splicer for another 4 life? Like
yeah, it's like
Yeah, that seems okay.
oh,
yikes.
that decision is no longer ours to make.
Yikes. Okay, this is getting very bad very quickly. Our opponent both is on the play and has the much faster start.
You want to trade Tithe Taker for 6 of our life? Like half of it? Not yet.
No.
We might be able to do. We might be able to make Parallax Wave make this stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, Golem Token will at least probably hold the Silverblade Paladin at home.
And then like Blade Splicer can eat it for 1 turn because he can freely die.
Well, the moment you do that, you lose first strike.
Yeah, but we don't need it to hold.
I mean, unless it's already dealt first strike damage, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but the 3/3 is enough to keep Silverblade at home for now.
Alright.
Selfless Spirit might be good here.
Like Fetters or something. Ajani.
O-Ring. Spectral Procession.
Okay. Okay, makes sense.
So, Parallax Wave can at least kill their tokens.
Yeah.
And while it exists, it can remove Silverblade Paladin, which can remove double
So
strike.
is that our plan? Just
I think I'm gonna
Like-
let Tithe Taker take this one.
Okay, that seems like a fair thing. Gives us a flying blocker too.
do we just wave away their board next turn and crack in as hard as possible? Is that the
Oh.
plan?
I got 4
Hey!
life for free.
Hey, sweet! That makes our plan even better.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
the
that's
new-
very polite of them. They were worried about our tapped out trick that could. I don't even know. It's fine.
Batterskull also does a treat.
Yeah, Batterskull does some good stuff here.
Or Sword. You can do both with Parallax Wave. So what's the play here? Could just be Stoneforge and Selfless preparing for the Wave Assault.
And I can use Selfless to, like, indestructible my team as blockers.
Mm-hmm.
So to make the future Parallax Wave turn that much more backbreaking?
Yeah,
Is that
like,
what we're thinking?
yeah, or to offset their next, like, their attack. Like, if they try to attack next turn all out, I just go, like, block, 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 indestructible my team, and then, like, their attack, it looks bad. Right.
Yeah. So what is playing with the Wave now accomplish that cannot be accomplished by doing it later?
Not a,
I don't know. Playing around their no, they have a monotithe up right now. Like,
So I guess we play.
I don't even know.
Stoneforge first. Hello. We're getting Batterskull this time. I think. Sword is also not bad. I kind of like the life gain.
yeah, I was gonna say that
Right.
our opponent has us under, like, pressure enough that I want Batterskull. Alright, so let's hold back.
Okay. No monotithe. It's good.
Yep. Well, no, they're waiting for me to play this on 5, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 3 cards left in hand.
Fairground's Warden.
Sure, what was that target?
Probably the Golem. No Stoneforge.
I accept.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
I mean,
Yes.
it means we can't, like, cheat this into play, and that's the point, but...
Nah, it'll just be a draw 2 or whatever.
Right. And there's the anthem, damn it.
Gross.
Yeah, there's...
That's not... that is awful for us.
Pretty terrible. Let's see what their attacks look like. Flyers.
That's not that bad.
So do
Could
we
be-
use the spirit, then? Or do we...
I'm pretty sure we're using Selfless Spirit here.
Yeah, if we put Golem in front of Adanto, Selfless Spirit in front of a Spirit, maybe, and then Spirit in front
and
of
then
a
Spirit in front of Spirit.
and we take 2.
Like we take 2. They have to pay 4 life to keep their guy. We lose our Selfless Spirit, and that's it. Right?
Yeah. Creatures you control. Okay. God, that Honor of the Pierce sucks.
Yeah, I think. Do we want our green splashes against Honor of the Pure, or is that too? Knight of Autumn does a lot of stuff.
It's one data point. We'll think about it.
Mhm.
Okay, sweet. This Parallax Wave is going to own.
Yep.
Now, do we wave on our turn to attack them, or do we wave on their turn to like have extra time on our wave?
It's a good question. Like their tokens are just not coming back. If
Yeah,
we
the
choose to do that.
yeah, I think we're getting rid of the tokens. We're getting rid of, like, Fairgrounds Warden, and then, like, if Vanguard / Silverblade get involved in combat, what I'll do is I'll, like, block with Blade Splicer and then re-Blade Splice. And that'll be our plan. So I think we just pass it here. Maybe attack for 1 with Spirit Token.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's good.
it's not blocking and they're not attacking with in the air. What is the exact text on Parallax Wave?
Oh God.
Yeah,
It's a
here's-
lot.
Here's the novel for you. You can go ahead
Okay,
and read
I-
that in the meantime while I pass on my moves.
I wanted to confirm the permanent types it could flicker. And it was just creature, which is what I thought.
Yeah, you can't nug Honor the Pure with it.
What is fun? Another anthem?
Another anthem and another more creatures. It's correct to make the tokens here. It's almost entirely correct to make tokens with Angel of Innovation.
Yeah, basically every single time.
We're also not parallax waving that card.
No.
Luckily, their servos are just 2/2s.
So their combat is complicated if they go with anything more than just the spirit tokens. See, like, that's a mistake. Okay.
That's also a mistake. We just put the golem in front of it and then flick Silverblade Paladin, right? Oh, but then they can eat our golem.
They can still, yeah, they can still
Pay
indestructible
4
their
life.
guy.
I also don't want to flicker Silverblade right now. I think we just put Blade Splicer in front of it and then, like, flicker out Blade Splicer.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So let's get rid of these. And then...
And we could also flicker for our last. We have one more flicker. We could flicker Flaregrounds Warden to get another, just to get Stoneforge into play.
Yeah, that would maybe tie up mono on our upkeep.
Yeah,
because the Fairgrounds Warden would come back.
And they would certainly target something else with the Fairgrounds Warden. Thing is, we're losing this counter in our upkeep anyways. Like the fading will remove it.
That's true.
So the question is either we do it now on Fairgrounds Warden or we do it on like a servo and just get a servo out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of think I just want to flicker out.
That makes it. That kind of buys us a Batter Skull. Like that's got to be good, right?
Yeah, it puts Batter Skull into play and also puts a sword in our hand.
Yeah. God, this is very dangerous zone though we're in.
Yeah.
Oh man, we would not even be close to end this without Parallax Wave.
Yeah.
That's kind of gross.
Yep. And we want to do this end step so that this thing has its, you know.
Yes, we can upkeep. We want to put a
stop upkeep.
We can do it in response to the trigger that they place.
Yeah, because I don't want them to get rid of Batterskull's token.
Right. Makes sense.
They should probably target a Golem token as the board as it is, or perhaps Stoneforge just to keep us from putting Sword into play.
Right. I'm going to wait until they make their choice, though, because if they don't choose Stoneforge, I can wait on the activation.
We could even just play Sword of Body and Mind and, like, pass.
No, we still have a draw step this turn, so we get to make that decision later.
Mm-hmm.
Here's hoping for, like, Journey to Nowhere.
I like how complicated this mono-white aggro matchup has been.
Interesting. So they're getting rid of the first strike on our tokens.
Okay.
Which
I don't hate that because that opens up any removal of ours as being great.
The removal of ours was already great.
Yeah.
Like that. Oh shit.
Like this. And we don't play Wasteland because we don't want our opponent to know we have that card unless we need to.
So I'm just going to play Sword of Body and Mind and pass?
That leaves up both Sword and Batterskull.
Swords to Plowshares, yes.
Yeah.
There's too many swords in Magic.
Yeah.
I'm like, the equip cost that we didn't pay and can't play as an instant. Yeah, it leaves that up, I guess.
And from this point, I don't think we want to play lands. I think Wasteland can be held in case of Smuggler's Copter or you know. Interesting. Okay.
Okay, they've pulled the trigger, so we pull our trigger.
Yeah, that seems like poor use of Sword.
We're not using Mishra's Factory this turn as a blocker.
Okay.
You got us.
Do they have a
We gain
disenchant
one.
for us? Like, is that...
Do they have just like path? Or they could be main decking their
Final card in
disenchant.
hand is...
Oh,
Fate's
heck.
Fetters.
It's big.
Conclave
Conclave.
Tribune.
Oh,
And that removes our
heck.
Batter Skull, yep.
That was a 2. They're out of cards though, and we're eking out of it.
Mm-hmm.
They also they probably should have tapped Fairgrounds Warden to play that, but although they're out of cards.
They're probably thinking of beating us to death with their huge creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Please come in with those servos. I need you to have no blockers at the end of this round.
We would certainly prefer that. Also, their angel has lifelink, and that sucks.
Yes, here it comes. Okay, so Swords on Fairgrounds Warden gets us 3 golems, all with first strike.
And we can put 2 of them in front of.
Like 2 in front of Silverblade, 1 in front of Adanto Vanguard. Maybe Chump Angel of Invention with
the spirits.
Whoa. That was a rad noise.
Hmm.
I heard nothing. It may have come from me. I don't know.
No, you've got some.
no.
Oh my god.
You're on Mars.
Yeah.
You've been moved to Mars, I'm afraid.
Okay, that was our server connection goofing, and that I was just summoning new demons to make sure we play. Right.
Okay. That's good.
So you have 3 first striking golems and a chump blocker. Should we decide that?
Your voice modulation is something. All right. We're just gonna do this.
Okay, sweet.
I think.
Like the only reason I could think of to not would be that we can suit up our spirit token with body in mind, but we can suit up like anybody with body in mind. I don't know.
The difference is going to. Oh, actually, no. I want that token with the sword. Okay.
Okay, whatever is any kind of problem is not from my mic. It has to be from the connection.
You fixed it. You're good now. Whatever.
It was. I did nothing. So
That didn't sound like a microphone thing,
No.
by the way.
Yeah.
Like
I
it
heard-
absolutely sounded like you would.
I have a new headset and I heard your modulation is wrong and thought, well, fuck. did this thing happen? And it was not that thing. So we ate their lunch. We're at 6.
Yeah, our life total's our current issue.
If we can attack, we're going to be able to put a wolf in front of like things.
Yeah, there's no way that angel is like.
So they either block with angel.
Oh. All right.
That's very risky to play and activate next turn, but
Well, there's no risk to play.
Right.
no risk to play. Yeah, and it's tapped, so it has to be next turn. How big can we make figure? We can't go to Giganto.
We have all the mana. We could play figure and immediately ++ and then untap and full plus.
Okay, that's probably better than
Yeah,
Gideon.
that sounds better than the other thing. Like Thalia is bad against them. They have all creatures.
Plus, just a flying blocker could be pretty good.
All right, so I'm going to equip 2 Blade Splicer and attack with that.
Okay. And we can re-equip and still leave up Mishra's Factory, because it might be Mishra's Factory eating the chump this turn. If they don't let this, if they chump here. Although if they chump, then
I mean,
one of
it's a
our problems are
bounce,
solved.
right? Like not a chump, but
Yeah.
or trade, I guess I should say.
All right, let's learn. Time for learning.
Wait, they let it through? That's kind of sweet.
Yeah, I mean, they think Angel of Invention's what they need. Okay. Legion's Landing, Windburst Heights, Hall of Triumph, which is another anthem.
Jeez.
Archangel Avacyn, Thraben Inspector, Brimaz. Okay.
So they're trying to go bigger than we are, I think.
Yeah, their
That's-
deck looks a lot
huh.
like ours.
Yeah.
So I'm going to equip 2 Spirit Token to block off the angel from coming in for free.
And now we can block the
Okay.
angel and block its servo. They shouldn't have played that land unless they have like an X spell in their deck. And Wolf
I
will
think at this
happily
point they do. Like, look at how big they're going.
They
I
might
think
have.
they have
They might entreat or
Martial
something.
Coup.
yeah,
I think they have
entreat
Martial
or
Coup.
Martial Coup.
Ooh, that would. Whoa.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Okay, we can make our angel. We could make another sword or another blade splicer.
If we had a vigilance creature already, I think that I would like copying sword. Is this? Oh shit! Is this Magic the Puzzling? Oh shit!
Is the life we pay important?
Being at 4, probably.
Okay, one of the things is if we go to 4, their Angel of Invention can't kill us, like, straight. Like, it would have to connect with some pump, and that pump would also need to remove our Angel of Invention.
And it would give us a life linker in play that they would have to remove.
Yes.
So I think the angel's a fine choice.
And we should probably do it pre-combat, so let's do it.
Yeah, it's like so they don't trade with their angel. Yeah, that makes sense.
And we make 1/1s, because we would love chumpers right now.
I thought we would like life more, but I don't know. I guess it holds their guys off or something.
With the
We're
life we
already,
get.
we're already like making wolves and shit.
Mhm. We're going to trigger Windbrisk Kites.
We're also going to force blocks.
Yeah, because this says this is.
Yay! 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 Wow! What a bunch of great blocks.
Yay!
Yeah, we love those blocks. Yeah.
I love your blocks. And we still have Mishra's Factory back in case we have a million things to play.
Ah, look at that huge mana advantage that we got from Windbrisk. Just gigantic mana advantage.
It did draw a card, which is the actual thing.
It cast Impulse. That's a tall order for a land, which is also what they just drew.
All right.
Yeah!
Yay!
Oh!
All right, so I think our Adanto Vanguard actually is a better...
With all of their anthems, I kind of like Knight of Autumn. I don't know if I like Wickerbower Elder, but I like...
I think I do, because they showed even, like, well, Knight of Autumn... Okay, Knight of Autumn's pretty free, because we picked up all these really dumb...
Yeah, we picked up Sun Petal Grove, and yeah.
Okay, how about... Do we want Wasteland out?
No.
I think
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. We do want it out. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Plains is better.
All right,
So wait. We did literally see Adanto from them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, oh,
and that would be a reason to have Wasteland.
Okay, let's...
Maybe that's actually a fine thing.
Is Maze of Ith worth it against this foe?
As a spell, it's good against double strike creatures. But I think that might be diluting our plan more. We still have to kick their teeth in.
Yeah.
And if we go completely reactive, then that might be hard. So what do we take out for Knight and perhaps Wickerbower Elder? Hound of Isamaru?
I'm about to take out Thalia.
Okay, Thalia, definitely.
Thalia is kind of poor against a lot of what they're doing.
Minter would probably be good in the deck. Maybe it could be cut though. Isamaru is so lame, but it is also part of our Ranger package.
I think it's too important.
Yeah.
Like, it might not even get to the point where we're tussling with all their cool, powerful things if we just run them over with our little guys.
How about Tithe Taker? That was a Piker with Afterlife one, which I guess was okay.
I mean, that token basically won us the game because we didn't have any other flyers. We had sacrificed our only other flyer.
Do we want other flyers? Is that... Do we go...
Do we go bigger?
Could try going bigger. I don't know.
We still have a cut to make anyways.
Sideboarding's hard.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We have a fetch land.
Yeah, so I don't need to include basic forest. Okay.
Yeah, 3 sources is fine.
Sure. I like this curve.
And there's 2 of them. Yeah, we get Temple Garden into Anafinza. And we save our fetch because we have a landfall thing in our deck.
I like seeing no ones out of them. That's nice.
Yeah, hopefully, I don't want them to have the same, like, backbreaker as before. Well,
Okay.
I got
Okay,
bad
well they're
news
gonna
for
have
me,
it.
yeah.
But
Oh,
this time we have Journey to Nowhere like heads up, so
and Brimaz, like, you start attacking with Brimaz, and, like, there's a fountain of 1/1s in the block, and then, like, you're good, my dude.
Also, yeah, I can just journey their Silverblade they play here, you know, it's not a problem.
Which is certainly what they're doing.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
You cheater!
I
Get
know,
out!
I know Magic the Gathering works. I've played Magic the Gathering before.
It's a little
Ugh.
it's a little bad because we're just gonna be attacking with a 2/2 unless we draw a 1/1 here. That'd be great.
Yeah, drawing a one
Not
drop here would be nice, but no. Okay,
Do we have to journey? We kind of have to journey, right?
the other play would be playing Brimaz, getting Anafenza to 3/3, and then, like, passing it back.
But there's plenty of time for that. We don't really. I don't know. God,
Yeah, I
if
don't
we had drawn a
either.
1, this question would be easy. Sigh.
we'll take damage to win.
So bolster. And do I attack?
Are you going to? They have a double striker.
Yeah, but,
But
like,
are we okay
that's
with
a,
It would be a
trade?
trade.
that'd be a
which would be
trade.
fine. Yeah, we're cool with that being a
Would you
trade.
rather make that trade on the block? Because it's also a trade with the Brimaz. I imagine they're not attacking with the Silverblade Paladin unless they have removal here.
They could just honor the pure here and we
Or
die.
Conclave Tribunal, remove Brimaz, attack us for 10. I know how Magic the Gathering works. I've played this game once or twice before. So we get to journey and then leave up Mishra's Factory, and that's, like, our play next turn.
I don't think we can attack.
No, absolutely not.
Because if they remove Mishra's Factory, we go to 1. Okay, we've got gas in hand, and if we can
How
get
much
through
does that
this
angel
spot,
cost? Like 5?
5 for
Five.
Archangel Avison, yes.
Okay, that's-
And for the
flat.
Fabricate one as well.
Okay, well that's what's happening next turn then. They just have the perfect curve. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now they got planes.
Is it worth playing the Copter here?
We only go to 1 if they have Honor the Pure plus removal spell, we die. If they don't, then we have a thing in play.
I'm gonna do this because even if they have a removal spell, I can activate Copter and not die.
Yeah. So they have to have 2 removal spells and Honor of the Pure. So Path to Exile, Swords to Plowshares, Honor of the
Well,
Pure.
swords won't do it.
And then we also get to yell "Get it, Choppa."
Fairgrounds Warden.
Yep.
Okay.
There's that removal.
Also, here's the fun thing: Smuggler's Copter, very not known about this card. Attacks or blocks loot.
Yes. Doesn't come up very often, but
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that. That's gross.
yeah, this
card
thing
is
loots up.
stupid.
This does everything. It slices,
Yeah.
it dices, it's.
So we're gonna get rid of 4 of their life, and also we're gonna
Windswept
throw
Teeth.
away Windswept Teeth. I guess next turn we're probably playing Ranger and then playing a 1-drop.
Yeah.
Probably Hound. It's just like a 2/2. Or
I mean, that gets us dead to play that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like we can't drop equip it, which would maybe be something, but
So Ranger. So I guess like grab figure, grab
Like-
Izamaru.
Yeah, pick a card you want to have and pick a card you want to die.
I'm gonna go with Izamaru in case they play an Anthem.
And we're starting to stabilize. Next turn, we can...
Our problem is
Maybe.
their hand is currently 3 live cards. They missed the land drop.
Yeah.
So, like, here's an Anthem.
Gross.
I don't care about Fairgrounds Warden. I'll take that hit. I want to draw a land right now.
Yeah, so we can dump our hand. And once we get Sword online, we can just kill them in 2 shots.
We're pretty good at drawing land.
So I could play Equip Sword, get in for 5, and then play Figure plus... So Figure plus the token as chump blockers. Or I could just play Selfless Spirit, Figure of Destiny, pass. And then keep Sword as a trick to try to just kill them flat. Like, get them to pay 4 more life and then die, right?
That would work.
I'm gonna go with that line.
Yeah, that sounds the trickiest.
Plus, Selfless Spirit will assure that we have creatures in play.
Well, a lot of the removal exiles.
At least from the trades, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if they all come in, I can just, like, block, and then...
We can even activate Figure of Destiny.
Yep, and Factory if I need to block with a extra creature. Which, like, Fairgrounds Warden can't come in. There's 5, and this is Angel.
Lyra Doctor.
Yeah!
Please pay 5. I need you to pay some life, my friend.
Okay.
They played that faster than I've seen any spell cast in, like, the history of Magic.
Well, sometimes you cast Baneslayer Angel and it's
Yeah, so
good.
sometimes you peel the perfect thing. I hate that they can pump creatures in their deck. They showed 2 other angels.
They did show other
Oh,
angels.
it's so gross.
Okay, so... I want to block this Odonto Vanguard with something. What is it? Like a Ranger Vios?
Ranger, yeah.
I mean, you're effectively blocking it with the spirit no matter what you do.
Well,
Right.
no, the Spirit's staying in play to block Lyra next turn.
Okay.
I gotcha.
Because we need to not die to it.
Yeah, our official plan here is to kill them with Sword of Body in mind, I think.
So I'm going to get them to pay 4 more life.
And our dream is that we draw Path to Exile.
A card not in our
Nope.
deck.
Yeah.
Sword, I mixed it up with Swords to Plowshare.
We have Journey to Nowhere. That's a card that we have.
It's a card in play.
Oh, wait.
Parallax
Yes.
Wave.
Parallax
I found
Wave.
the card.
Parallax Wave. That's our
Found
win.
the card.
Okay.
Parallax Wave. We
Good.
win the game.
That's pretty expensive, though. I don't think we could like fit all that together.
We'd win if we played it, though. Okay, Mutavault.
So I want to go Sword Equip. Or at least Sword. Yeah, we can block stack on their flyer to prevent them from gaining 5 life. That's part of my plan.
Mm-hmm. We can't quite pump Figure again. Man, if that Mutavault was a Plains, our plan would be
What do you mean we
different.
couldn't? We totally could have.
We could have, but I need to leave up blockers as part of the line.
Yeah, we need to leave up
okay.
blockers.
I'm playing
yeah.
towards.
Well,
Okay.
if we had 6 white sources for next turn, then we could just make Figure big enough to block Lyra. But it's a bit
Or
of a-
attack over Lyra. Like,
Yeah.
that's a lethal threat. Sure, I don't care.
Okay.
Like, irrelevant.
That does not matter.
God damn.
So they can't attack with Lyra unless they've got a boomslang in hand. Okay, they got a boomslang in hand. Fun fact for those at home, boomslang is a kind of snake. I don't know why I gravitated for that for the good card, but it is.
I mean, the thing is, if we sacrifice our spirit, we don't have a flyer anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but
Right.
so we have to block the spirit here, or block Lyra
Right.
here.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're at 2. I'm astonished that they didn't swing all out, but I don't know.
I think well, they would have lost
Yeah.
Fairgrounds Warden on that.
So yeah, we need to play quickly in case we have to go
I'm
game
aware.
3. Okay.
I'm aware, but I always like whenever you ask me questions, I will always stop to answer, and you know how that is.
Yeah.
It's every time.
Especially every first round. This happens in a lot of first rounds. Okay.
These have been surprisingly complicated games.
A flying creature.
It's a flying blocker.
So we just equip the sword. No, okay.
I went through the next turn and a half in my mind. I wish I had more than 4.5 minutes to tell you how it went in my head, but there wasn't a victory the moment that Lyra gained us life, and that was going to happen next turn.
But okay. Any changes to make? They have a ton of anthems in their deck.
Yeah, do we want that Wickerbauer Elder too?
We might want the Wicker
Like, they
Bower
have
Elder.
all the anthems in the world, it feels like.
That could maybe be better than a Miria Angel.
And, like, put in a forest. But yeah, also, not only do they have anthems, they have Conclave Tribunal.
Yeah.
Right. This is probably fine.
Okay.
Like, look, we'll be on the play. Maybe they won't have a perfect curve this time.
Keep.
This looks great to me.
Maybe we could just serve it right back.
Maybe we could go to 1 to 2 to 3.
Yeah, I want Legion's Landing into a Danto Vanguard.
We're just playing standard.
Right?
Legacy Cube.
Our standard deck.
He's in. No, Sunpetal Grove isn't in standard. It's the other buddy land that are in standard.
I guess this
Nope.
is a choice. Do you want to win?
I'm a Windbrisk here because I want Selva Spirit off that.
No, Sunpetal Grove is in play. It's just nobody plays green-white right now. Oh.
So, like, next turn I can play History of Benalia, then I can... Oh, sweet.
Wow!
Wow, they're that scared of Legion's Landing.
Accepted!
Hell yes. They're that scared.
Oh, man!
Okay, Flying Piker.
Running super scared. Also a knight.
Yeah, I like seeing the
Knight.
Knight of Autumn in her hand.
We might play that as like... If we're probably not going to play that as anything other than
No,
Destroy
we're
Target.
playing
If they-
that as destroy target
If they
enchantment.
anthem here, I would blow it up. God damn it.
Damn it.
Every
Stop
time.
having that card, you asshole. Like,
You could also play it as gain life.
I suppose there's that. Yes, they have had that on turn 3 every game.
Hopefully we draw land.
I mean, we can attack with 3 creatures to create a land.
Yeah, that's my plan next turn.
Good.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, cool. And we can,
They can't attack with Silverblade here.
because we'll just triple block it.
I will kill it. I'll pay a lot of life to kill it, but I will kill it.
It'll just be 4. That's the same amount, actually.
Oh,
the same
sweet.
Life.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're gonna look really good with this Knight of Autumn killing off their spear then. Legion's Landing flips, and then we also get the land for Windbrisk off that. No, they're gonna path something on our upkeep. Okay. Damn. Well, there goes our good... Our bet. Ha.
Okay.
Ha.
Excellent.
Well, that's a fine plan too. Can we do that one?
Is that better than? Yeah, that's got to be better
I
than.
think it's better than Knight of Autumn right now because it'll leave them with one creature and we get to free roll attack into them.
Well, I want 3 creatures next turn though. We can free roll attack if I kill the thing. And no, we can't. We can't free roll attack. Never mind. You're right. Oh,
If they
I
just
know.
spend- if they-
It's
if-
awkward.
If they spend their next turn, like a Spear of Heliod, we need to forget its exact text. They don't damage to you this turn. Okay. So
yeah,
if
it's this
Right.
turn.
Okay, I feel pretty solidly in control of this game, though.
Here comes an angel.
An angel.
That's creates. That's fine. We can kill that spear. We can kill the spear, and then like a lot of that's.
The problem is like where are we winning this? All right, I'm gonna take like 15 seconds to try to figure out what the hell we're doing here.
I'm gonna let you do it.
Knight of Autumn, Selfless Spirit, Spear of Heliod, Batterskull. They have to have nothing in hand. I think it's got to be Batterskull so that I can life gain.
Do we attack?
No,
Okay.
because there are 2 3/3s in play.
Ah, right. Those are the spear. I was used to honor
That's a,
the
that's
spear.
Right.
Yeah. So final card in hand for our opponent is Honor of the
God
King,
damn it.
which is 9 in the air. So next turn I need to all out the attack. And we kill Spear of Heliod. So kill Spear of Heliod.
And we can even play Hound here.
And then 3 because I need a flying blocker. Adanto flips.
Okay, playing Hound costs us a life. Does that?
No, it
does that
doesn't.
matter?
Adanto flipped.
Adanto flipped. Yes, of
Yep.
course. I like that. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I do like that. Okay, just cleaning up.
Selfless Spirit on the cast. And we're in combat damage, so I need to take a moment to Adanto. Then next turn we just go ahead and...
We put the sword on anything.
We can also equip Batterskull. Batterskull has an
Yeah, I was
equip
gonna say, I'm equipping Batterskull.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, that's irrelevant. We take that hit.
Okay, they have no cards in hand.
In we go. Go back up to 10.
I didn't use the Selfless Spirit on the to block their attack or to save my Batterskull because I wanted the flyer to be able to equip the Batterskull 2 turns later.
Yep, and we needed the flyer specifically here. They played their land.
Yeah, we lucked out on that.
So then we chump Thalia.
Easy jump.
Not even a question.
Okay. And then this flying piker that's holding a battering ram and a blue-green sword.
So they're going to prevent the life gain. Wow, the timer there was 1111 versus 111.
Yeah.
Yeah, my apologies for not being able to talk out my plays a little bit more here, but
We're rolling.
Okay,
This is thrilling.
Probably nugging Batter Skull.
that's
I
what
would
I'd be
guess.
grabbing, right? Like, and then I just all out next turn and this is over.
Okay, correct.
You still have Wicker Bower Elder in our deck.
Yep.
Wouldn't be relevant. Too much clicking.
Yeah, too much clicking.
So they gain 3. My attack would be 8. They don't die to it. So we want. So that should be lethal. 10. Yeah. So.
Hey!
Cool.
Holy crap!
Woo. Very intense there.
I always give myself that because I spend a lot of time just talking about things, and yeah, the tavern brawl where your opponent always has Silverblade Paladin on 3. I'm very happy about beating that because my god, that was
Yeah, that's
It was kind of backbreaking because they got to attack with an indestructible 3/1 double strike on turn 3 also, and it's,
oh sweet. All right, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling best about our sideboard choice.
Yeah,
That-
the
that
ability
was-
to play that green was really important.
Yeah, like it means that those like very small, almost meaningless choices weren't.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we had that if we weren't able to, continuous, like, have our green splash there. Night of Autumn.
Wait, you mean that the three of us together somehow didn't talk each other out of the best lines?
No, this line.
I'm in an abstract like this, yeah.
I don't know what our opponent's on, but I'm in.
I think we might be plowing
one fine
dwarf.
creature, one removal spell, the
Yeah,
ability to cast things. Like, it's fine.
We could curve out here.
Do I want to Swords a Noble Hierarch? Or did you just play Thalia? Is that just...
They gain 0 life.
They do gain 0 life. They probably have more exciting.
That's just so wrong.
If we were a deck full of removal, then maybe I would.
I know Bolt the Bird, but like, I
mean, that's coming from a format where you have like 8 bolts in your deck.
Yeah.
that's where you bolt the bird.
All right.
They attack. Okay.
They full pass. Okay.
Fine by
me.
me.
Let's let them play their Restoration Angel. They didn't play Restoration Angel. I thought for sure we were going to get.
Okay, we're just playing Hearthstone.
Yeah.
Make us man.
Make curve out.
Make our.
They didn't spell Queller.
Make our spider tank.
Ooh, that's
Soren.
Oh, gross.
Oh wow, I made that cost 5.
Yeah, plus we're going to be able to like crush that thing.
So that thing's dead. Yeah.
Yeah. And be able to play our 4-mana sword.
So I just all out it.
They have no good blocks. They might be able to live with it like it. They block a Brimaz, then it gets attacked for 4 and dies. Okay.
I guess we could Swords the token and guarantee his death. I know. I just have to mention the line.
I know.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes. So they can go to Sword can go to 1, but then that just leaves them in the same position they are again, and we have swords.
Well, they also get to untap.
And they do. Speaking of swords,
Yeah, swords.
well, it's a sword.
Oh no, we paid an extra mana.
Non-mode. We've been owned.
Funny thing, if we cast Phyrexian Metamorph targeting Sword of Body and Mind, it still only costs 3. Because it's a creature.
Well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't, like, target... shit.
Okay, so probably, I guess, not killing that was the mistake. Actually, I can wrath that back.
Yeah, we can.
It's cute.
Let's see how they vote.
Yeah. How are they gonna vote?
And what's the vote?
If when we wrath it back, we could actually vote Grace. Because that would return our creatures to play, and they would get Noble Hierarch back. Or they could just choose to have their own angel die.
And then we get Swords their angel.
Yeah. So I think either way this card plays out for us is pretty good.
This was a Windbrisk Heights turn. No. No, this is Equipped Sword turn, maybe. Let's Metamorph first.
Yeah, let's allow them to make the decision. What's up? Like, do we vote Grace here?
Yeah, let's see what they want.
We do a thing that undoes your thing.
The same thing, but opposite. Okay, they voted for
Okay,
no.
sure.
Then we equip sword.
Yeah.
And
I like it.
I want to equip Sword so that it can't get, like... There's, like, one removal spell it stops, you know?
they can't lignify it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although they could... I think this is Oath of... whatever in... There's no card with Oath in the cube. Okay. There's that really weird card that was... Enchanted Permanent is a forest.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow. Gotta attack Gideon, huh?
Alright.
Alright.
Does our thing have vigilance?
No.
No.
But if we
Gideon,
draw...
Crap.
but Gideon's
But
at 8, so it'll have to die to do the kill.
Also... Wait, if we play Batterskull here, that has vigilance.
And can equip the sword.
Yeah, I guess that's our backup plan. So that's the sequence. We have to attack Gideon, so we knock him down to 2. He assassinates our thing. Then we have Batterskull on the field, and we're kind of happy about that.
And we still get to play Windbrisk Kites.
I'm
I think we still
holding
get to
off on
leave
it.
swords.
Yeah.
Up.
Ah, that's better. Yeah.
Like,
So
we're
when they-
kind of far away from activating Windbrisk Kites, which is why I'm not so hip on getting it down right away.
Yeah.
Song of the Dryads. Not in the cube.
So they've got walkers for days, I suppose. That's a game plan.
Abzan Super Friends. Here to mess us up. Green
Titan.
just for the Noble Hierarch
Yep.
so far.
Destroy target tapped creature. Bye Gideon 1 for wanting.
Yep.
So I want to swords their Titan they play here. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like, we're playing some classic Magic now.
Like, show me the Titan.
Excuse.
I'll...
Yeah. Don't. Okay. And opposing.
Oh, no, this comes into play tapped.
We probably use our swords in combat because they're gonna do some
Ooh.
stuff.
Thinking that.
That is kind of nice.
Alright, so let's equip...
Although that's about as close to flipping as Windbrisk Ice is.
Well, yes.
We're getting wolves if we connect. No, we're not getting wolves no matter what. Okay. So we do want to kill Sorin, Lord of Innistrad.
We're getting life at least.
Yeah.
That's all right.
They should emblem next turn, right? One.
And then I'm gonna leave up Batterskull activation.
Yep. Don't fall for the trap.
I will play this. We're getting close enough that I think it's worth it. Yep.
Oh no.
Sure. Screws is probably gonna eat our swords.
History Benalia?
I think it's gotta be history because Stoneforge has no targets.
Yeah,
Copter?
Stoneforge is a blank. Copter. I kind of like history better.
Yeah, I kind of like history better.
We have a fetch. We can shuffle it back in whatever.
They have one card left in hand.
So they have natural double color of everything. except for the double red they're missing.
Thinking back on it, if we had picked Copter, it would be for the reason that they don't have any flyers, and we could start like filtering, which is maybe something that we need more than going wide. I don't know.
Okay, so
Like,
Farseek.
we just sort of defaulted to highest power card in the abstract, right?
Yeah, because we don't exactly know what the world's going to be like when the only thing we know about it is if we flip Windbrisk Kites, we control 3 creatures. Like that's Lord of Innistrad, right?
Yeah, this is Lord of Innistrad.
So his is kill 3 creatures, steal them for 6.
Luckily, our creatures are just hot garbage.
Yeah, our creatures are Thalia and Brimaz. No, he's eating all of our creatures, and the creatures that we do have are Scavenging Ooze and Sorin.
What are you doing? You're putting Germ Token and Vampire in the yard? Like,
yeah,
that ult doesn't do anything.
So we attack with we're killing a vampire, I think is what we're doing.
We're continuously killing a vampire here.
So we do have to wait for something to break. Next turn we can just attack just to flip our stuff.
Right, but I find it just great that our, like, Sorin ult doesn't do anything. Even if we all out attack and play history, those are all tokens still, so... like...
We're all tokens, just top to bottom tokens. We'll keep making vampire tokens too with our land.
Yes, so they're opposing black vampire token with lifelink versus white vampire token with lifelink.
Alright, again, we're leaving a Batter Skull activation in case we need to pick that up. Which,
like now.
Like now. Yep.
Yep, just goodbye.
Warning! Warning! Evacuate!
Okay. Yeah.
It stops the activated abilities, but would lose the game to let us happen. Yeah.
Oh my god, we keep a germ token.
We keep the germ token.
Yes.
I had to think for a second because of with O-ring style effects, you wait till the trigger's on the stack to bounce, but with Fate's Fetter, that's an aura. And they're just insisting that we have no creatures in our graveyard for Sorin Lord of Innistrad too.
Well, Sorin gets back what is killed, not what.
Now return each creature. Yeah. Okay, that's right. Or else you can just do it on your own stuff, which they're just content to make a giant ooze that can't do anything and dies the moment it becomes a problem.
And is it a problem enough? Is now the time we want to take it down? Just plow it right now and.
Is any green creature a problem for us?
Yeah, it's my.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe Maybe especially with the Danto flipped, maybe that isn't a problem. God.
Look, we have plenty to spend our mana on.
It's not the worst. So we can wait to see what blocks look like before we decide whether we want to swords.
I think we swords Thalia when they block the germ token.
That seems fair.
That's my guess.
I kind of actually want Tithe Taker to die.
Yeah, that would be kind of sweet.
Yeah, it's the only thing they could possibly steal, right? Like.
They should just put a vampire in front of it.
Should be emblemating it a couple more right here, I think is a. Oh.
Yep, okay, so they don't want Tithe Taker to die. So it's free real estate.
I think I'm leaving swords up. I don't think I care about Thalia enough.
Yeah, I don't think we care about Thalia either.
I just don't. I don't think we care.
Our
Goodbye, germ token.
Our germ token comes into play tapped.
I was here for attacking with 3 creatures.
Yeah. This is funny. You're going to see one of the few instances where Batter Skull germ token is tapped. What's up?
I mean, do we want to exile Thalia for that reason, maybe?
We're at 31. That's 1 turn of getting
Okay, we're at... Sorry, I wasn't looking at our life total. I just fallen asleep on that.
Yeah, opponent's also at 25. This is going to be a game that lasts a while.
Because like they could. Oh, they
Yeah,
let damage through on Soren, so it can't ult. Like,
Mm-hmm. Because they did not want Tithe Taker to die. This turn they can attack us if they really want to. They shouldn't have shown us the land they drew unless they have gigantic creatures.
I think they might have gigantic creatures. Like they have.
that's why I'm holding the sword to Plowshare. It's like,
Yeah.
They have a mana accelerator.
What's the worst giant creature they could have would be
Gideon is pretty big. They've shown us one big creature.
if they have.
here's the thing: they've shown us Farseek plus Noble Hierarch, so it's like
Yeah.
they have something they're ramping to, right?
Yeah. Noble I'll play in any green deck, but Farseek I won't play in every green deck.
Right.
So looking back in time, I am now feeling pretty bad about the smuggler's copter.
Having some
Yeah.
evasion on the sword
Yeah,
would be.
yeah. I wasn't thinking about evasion.
In a way,
I'm sorry.
Tithe Taker kind of has evasion.
Oh, Lord, that is the
Ooh,
least evasion.
Mentor of the Meek with a Danto?
Yeah, we have 4 mana draw card. We have Archivist in
I
play.
don't mind it. Hey, we can even activate Wasteland ever. Thanks, player.
Ha.
Yeah, we don't want to though. Weirdly, like that Savannah is
Yeah, we
not
would-
scary.
We would much rather have a land, I think.
So they can pump this to 7/7, but no, I just attack with Germ Token some more. Let's.
Do we attack with Tithe Taker? Tithe Taker, not Tithe Drinker, which is a card I
Just-
actually.
just
Yeah,
so
we
we-
might. Yeah, get
Sup?
get that flying.
It's like,
We need
what's
evasion,
up?
friend.
Did you know their scavenging use costs 2 to activate?
Yes.
Well, during our turn.
Yeah, which it currently does.
And Germ Token has pro green, so it can't be blocked by the Skoos.
Yep.
Well, the thing is, like, Tide Taker will slowly tick down Soren then.
Yeah. So
And,
it's
like-
gonna keep them from ulting, which we now that we have a creature in play we actually care about. We don't want them to have Soren and Mentor of the Meek, by the way.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
They're gonna pay 2. Well, what
They're-
creatures? Yep, there we go.
No. Yep, they're
Okay,
they're
so
just
there's,
now
there's
learning.
7/7.
That's cute.
Oh no! My wasteland.
Wow, our wasteland too. What a savage!
Yeah, well, if we had we could have had a Crucible in our deck.
What a bombast!
This is incredible for our deck. Oh no, I've made the foolish decision.
No, reach.
No!
Wait, it's a green creature. Never mind.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Hmm.
Okay, so we can eat. We can instep.
Draw a
we can draw a
card.
card.
You draw a card.
Final card in hand. Show me that final card in hand.
If they play a thing, we
Oh God!
Ravnica.
okay. So they can kill Germ.
I think they just draw cards and lose life.
Yeah, that seems a fair thing to do. Man, Smuggler's Copter looking better and better.
I know.
Hey, I made that
picked
decision
wrong.
too. I also
isn't-
we both picked wrong.
Well, you
One
just have to draw
thinking-
20 cards. It's fine.
No, this is good. If they draw extra cards, it means we only have to hit them once with a Sword of Body in mind. Like they go down to 20 cards in deck, right? Or they're at 21.
Well, there are 21 cards in deck. You mill for 10
Yeah.
with every hit.
So we just have to hit them like twice.
Yeah, hitting them with the sword ends this pretty quick, so we just need... So, make a token. I did have a reason for sacking the land. Like, I am well aware of the interaction of having mana and Mentor of the Meek. I figure our opponent actually has a reason for ramping up and wanted
Yeah.
to
one
slow
of the-
that while
one
we
of the
were
things-
still in a good position. Yeah, where's
Yeah,
Par-
'cause we're afraid of what is the Praetor called? The white one, the one that won.
Yeah, that's Wrath Your Board.
Yeah, we would lose if that card hit the table. Elish Norn, yes.
Okay.
Can cycle Isamaru.
That's true. You can play Samara, draw a card. I like
Yeah.
that.
Ooh.
Well,
I'm also thinking of just like swords
All
and
outing.
Thalia and all outing like somewhere. Obnix. Get that idiot
Okay.
off the table.
We swords that. We swords Thalia all out with everybody except for Mentor. They block Knight token with Scoos. And then they put Knight token in front of Vampire token in front of Vampire token in front of.
And yes, I allowed 2 things to come into play tapped because I made this choice late. I'm
Yeah,
aware.
we made the choice late. Well, act like the card we drew influenced our choice.
I mean, yeah, it kind of did. We were thinking we might draw something better.
Yeah.
We chose to draw first. That's usually the way to go.
And this is
Come
playing.
on, you have Stirring Wildwood. It's cool to let us have a flyer now.
It has reach.
It's totally cool. You have reach.
So
And it's a land. Lands are colorless, right?
the reason I want Obnix off the table is this opponent has enough life that they can just afford to have this be draw 2 every turn, and I want to be the only one drawing 2 cards.
Yeah. Speaking of, we have to make the choice. Do we want to activate a Danto or play Ranger? We're
Hey!
in
I
a
think
weird
activated
position.
onto.
It's coming!
Hey!
Sweet.
They're going to put us in a weird position where we play Ranger of Eos and then don't play the 1 drop because we want to draw the card off of Mentor.
What are you talking
No,
about?
we just draw a card
Ranger
off
of Venus is a 3/2.
No,
Oh
we
yeah,
do-
we're drawing a card. We're drawing a card here, so we don't
Okay.
play Ranger anyways. Okay,
No, we do play Ranger.
we play Ranger. Or just it's a little complicated, folks at home.
Yeah, because we just tap out for Ranger.
I'm guessing they're going to aim Obnixilis at Mentor of the Meek.
I'm guessing they're aim Obnix at Spirit Token.
I mean, it's kind of late for that. Like, we've gained a lot of advantages.
Student or Kidian?
I don't even know what he does. Let's use him.
Yeah, he forces things. You could get blockers out of the way.
I like forcing things to attack.
Plus, Figure's already going to tie our mana up.
All we need to do is connect with this stupid sword.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like, oh, how are we gonna win this? The like life total game, 44 versus 33.
Yeah. Speaking of deck size.
Yeah, it might be time to start thinking about sideboarding. Because I think we have our path to victory understood.
Yeah, I don't see. We saw Fate's Fetters, but is that enough for swapping into
I
the
don't
package?
think so. I don't.
I'm not worried that much about time because we're at the same time. We're both at
Yeah.
14:30. Like, so
The kill.
We're not
they
like
killed the flying token.
yeah, they killed the flying
Okay.
token.
Okay, that's cute.
They have
Prevented
to.
them from drawing a card, which is cool.
So next turn we kill Obnix. Oh,
Oh.
there goes our better skull.
Ooh.
We still have the germ once again.
Charm too strong.
Come on. Just draw a thing to kill this vampire token.
Ooh.
That's a weird thing to play because it means our
germ doesn't go up.
Well, it means we don't draw off of Mentor of the Meek.
Okay, so
I'm gonna draw
we
cards.
okay, we draw off Kitty indefinitely, but we still draw off of a Danto and we still draw off Figure.
Yeah. It'll be fine to play, but we have to do this first.
Yeah. Okay. We should maybe use like Mutavault to
Yeah.
Okay, pay our crystal mana.
Ooh.
Disgusting.
I'm gonna play Honor of the Peer.
Sounds good. Okay.
So we need Obnix, Sorin. Oh, no, sorry. That actually has to go different. Sorry.
It's okay. Are you attacking with
Obnix.
Are you attacking with Mentor?
No, I won't. That's why I'm doing it differently.
Okay, yeah.
Obnix, and then Sorin, and that should. It won't ensure. If I attacked with Mentor, I can ensure the kill on both walkers. Actually, no. There's Stirring Wildwood. All right, I'm gonna commit to killing Obnix then.
Yes, we will hopefully wound Soren and kill Obnixilis.
Yeah.
And then we can play Blade Splicer and draw a card.
I'm gonna leave up figure mana.
Okay, yeah, because if we can make Figure Gigantor.
And then if figures Gigantor, this game's over.
That's why we want to kill Obnixilis.
Yeah, I just want Obnix off the table so they don't draw cards, and they don't get they can't draw into an answer, and they can't kill
They
it.
can't
So.
tick down. Yeah.
So, because we can activate figure twice, untap, activate figure the third time, then just equip sword, hit our opponent for 10 in the air, and they mill 10.
I'm kind of blown away at how mana hungry our white weenie deck is. I didn't mention it before, but man, oh man.
I had mentioned it about Mentor of the Week specifically, even. But Adanto also does it, and Figure also does it. So does Student of Warfare and just
We have so much just hyper garbage. It's just like
yeah. Hey, mana efficiency. That's what it's about.
And to think we thought about playing 16 lands.
At the end of the day, that's not where you want to be here. All right, did they figure out? Okay, so they figured out the correct blocks. I just needed Obnix off the table. That was the only card that I felt was relevant on their board at the mo.
Okay, so they're probably they're thinning. They're probably going to tick Soren up because their plan is to use Soren to kill Figure probably.
Right, but I won't allow that. I'm just gonna attack all out with everything that isn't figure at Soren.
And the only reason we're attacking with Figure against them is because it's going to have flying. That's its power and toughness do not matter.
Yeah, we're paying.
Wait, didn't it get trample also?
First strike.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Flying first strike.
But pro green means we don't have to worry about this. Yep, Soren tick up. And I want to see the final card out of their hand.
Hopefully, it's not a removal spell.
Crap.
No, we can pump figure to enough that they can't kill figure with that.
They can.
However, they can just. Oh no, make a wolf.
Okay.
Okay.
So we should
Time for plans.
Yeah, our germ will die, but that's the ravages of war.
Yeah, I think it has lived a long and healthy life for a 0/0 creature.
Yeah, this creature has been bereft of its matter skull before. Actually, was this the same germ? I don't remember. They're all the same.
I think this is a new germ, actually. I remember bouncing Batterskull at some point.
So.
Yeah, we bounced Batterskull in response to Faith. But anyway, sorry now.
No, I'm thinking about we need to damage Soren.
Yeah. If we send literally everybody else at Soren, does it happen?
No. That means we might have to just have figure kill Soren.
That's a fine mission. We can win at our leisure.
Yeah, they're going to be one card a turn, and we have a Giganto value engine going. Goodbye, Germ.
Yeah, but we're giving up a creature for this. Boo-hoo.
Away with ye.
Because, yeah, if I all out here, it just doesn't function.
Yeah, we need Soren to die.
Can we attack with 3 creatures to flip Gideon? Do we want to do that?
I don't know if I want to do that. I guess I could.
Then forget about it.
Yeah, let's.
You might honestly want to like. No, we're at 47. 46.
Really?
I was thinking if we wanted to move swords so we could block skews, but like it does not.
No, I absolutely positively want this to still have its normal protections.
Yeah.
Okay, Soren off the table. No longer a threat.
So we just play Splicer and.
I'm a hold splicer.
We've suited up our tiny dude, and now he can murder gods.
Like, if our opponent attacks with skews, I just indestructible Kithian and block. Like, there's not an actual problem here.
Or
You can activate that during your turn? Or during their turn?
Yeah.
Yes, 3 indestructible.
Oh, okay.
We could also take 9. So to a healthy 37.
I love that it's the sword that's our victory condition here. It's just... Okay, so they're gonna... And they can flip it by hitting this vampire token.
Yep.
Oh
Hi,
no.
baby.
Puppy. I'm gonna have to back off for a second.
Alright.
Baby. That's just us. They don't even attack. They realize that the only thing that matters is Figure of Destiny. Because if the sword somehow dies, this is going to be a long game.
Attack their face. Please activate that Stirring Wildwood to block. Okay, no. Oh, it happened! We hit! We've connected.
So they can tutor for a creature next turn.
Right, but we milled 10 of their creatures. There's Bone Shredder, there's Autumn, there's Elspeth Knight Errant, Wood Elves, Kodamas Reach, Prime Time, Elspeth, the Big Elspeth, Vraska, the 6 Vraska, Archangel Avacyn.
Okay, so they do have chufty stuff. Lots of good 5s. We draw a card off the wolf.
Yeah, sure.
So if they have like a Necrotal, but I think they would mill before they killed us. Oh, okay.
Ah, there's our answer.
Yeah, victory is certain. I don't even think we just make a Gigantor student. Now we play we play Parallax Wave if and only if they minus Garrick to get something that we absolutely have to get rid of.
Yeah, it's a ace in the hole.
Whereas we're just comfortable having things proceed as they are, activating a Danto, drawing a card. Man, our entire deck is going to have to beat their entire deck.
Search for a creature. Yep. Sack Wolf token, which is in the grave. Look at it.
Yep, it's in the grave
Wolf
for
is
half a
colorless.
second. Wolf is colorless. We're not that
All
far
right.
behind the clock.
No, we're behind by what, a minute? That's nothing. I can.
Yeah.
That's not anything I'm actually worried about. So I think this package is worth it.
Yeah. What did we see that was scary?
Conclave Tribunal and Faith's Fetters.
Okay, that's worth doing. Plus, Knight of Autumn can just be like either a big creature or gain us life if relevant.
Yep. Let's bring in a forest as well.
Would a Danto be any good? Just to because selfless, Tidestaker's only important thing was being a flying creature.
Yeah, I think. Well, we absolutely want Thalia because they have so many planeswalkers. That's a 100% play. God, do I want like some of our flying package to just have some evasion?
Revelark would be a sort of value package. Walking Ballista also isn't terrible, just to be able to pressure planeswalkers.
Yeah. What? We still need to cut one other card here. What do you think?
I really don't know. Metamorph was obviously great.
Yeah, and our opponent had shown even like after we milled that there were a number of targets. That card's really nice against Parallax Wave, like this Parallax Wave.
Honor of the Pure is like our kickdown card normally.
I think that's important to keep in this matchup.
Yeah. Batterskull did a lot of work.
Yeah, they had to
Sword
work
won us
really
the
hard.
game.
They had to work very hard to answer Batterskull. We got 5 1-drop swords, Journey to Nowhere. We aren't cutting those. Smuggler's Copter would have been a beating and a half.
Yeah. Do we need the Wicker Power Elder?
I kind of want both.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Our opponent's
Then,
shown enough that I'm willing to play both here.
Maybe Student or Hound? Yeah.
I like Hound more than I like Student, and I like this hand.
I like this a lot.
Yeah,
We're
this
going to
looks
get to
nice.
curve out.
Okay, do they have a... No, sweet.
And we have all of the fixing we could ever need. It's always odd playing Figure on one, because he spends most of his life as a 1-1 early on. But I think we do it just to get the mana going. They're unlikely to do anything on 2, just from the texture of their deck. They're very likely to... Okay, they play it just a 2-2.
I'm just going to play Anafenza here.
Yeah, just get it rolling early. Next turn we can play Copter and up Figure.
Yeah, or I can just, like...
Or Metamorph something if
Metamorph
need be.
something, or whatever we want to do, if something...
Here's an interesting thing. We can activate Scavenging Ooze.
I did bring in green, if that became relevant.
If it becomes relevant. Ballista's pretty good against 1-1s. We could have thought about it, but I think it's not the texture of the deck. I do like
Reach.
Knight of Autumn as a 4/3.
Sure, I'm happy that's coming down now instead of like after this or this or this.
Yeah. Do they attack here? They should. They don't. Okay.
I think that might change I think that's a more important play.
Importantly, if we want Figure to get the counter, or if Figure is going to get the counter unless we activate Figure now from the bolster.
So where do we want the counter?
Yeah, if we're okay it being on Figure, then we can hold up stuff and just like have Figure be bigger. If we want Stoneforge to be a little more relevant in a fight, we can, or Anafunza just to become a 3/3.
Let's at least give ourselves the choice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go grab.
Probably Batterskull. Although Sword's looking pretty good against their board.
Yeah, I actually like Sword here. Then yeah, let's. Counter on Figure. So that it'd become a 5/5 and attack over this.
That seems fair.
Sure. Another
Okay,
green.
Wildwood. Another green creature. If we draw land, we can drop a Quip. 8. Yeah, I like it on Figure well enough. It's the better attacking creature.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking if maybe it's better on Anafenza in case they have an answer. Like if they pass.
Yeah, it could be okay. Better on Anafenza now. Yeah, and we might move it later.
Yeah.
If they path Anafenza, that's the weaker. She's already done her job as being a creature and also putting a 1/1 counter on something. But we're getting wolves, and
It won't trigger Anafenza, but
still a wolf. So
yeah.
the 2/2's great on this board.
Vraska, Wood Elves, Faith Fetters, Magistrate, Gideon, Soren. All right.
Yeah, they're pretty off black right now, actually, aren't they?
Yes. So they can start scavenging using their own cards, I suppose. That's probably the most relevant thing. There's only 2 creatures in that pile. 3 walkers.
But we got Wolf will gladly jump in front of a sufficiently sized Scavenging Ooze.
Yeah. Fifth Land has a bit of a worry of Avacyn, Angel of Flash.
Yeah.
It's the only card I'm really worried about out of them because, you know, it blocks Anafenza and does the job.
Yeah, we kill our Anafenza and eat our Journey to Nowhere.
That's weird.
Yeah, they didn't.
Oh, whoa!
They milled their forest, their swamp. Okay.
Did we mill their only black source? Okay, no.
Nope.
Okay.
They just had a Farseek. Okay. They wanted more white sources.
Okay.
That's fine.
Right, we can just answer that with Wickerbauer when time passes.
Mm. 4 for ooze is probably not enough to, yeah. In fact, we could kill it now.
I also could Journey to Nowhere.
The skews and just
Wait,
crunch.
wait. They gave us the answer.
They gave us the answer. Let's let them act like we didn't sideboard against their enchantments. We're just suddenly green now. We just weren't playing green last game, even though you saw almost every card in our deck. Yeah, this is going to buff the Knight of Autumn.
Destroy target this thing. Thanks, Knight of Autumn.
And then we can re-equip.
Let's go for biggest here, I think.
Yeah, since they can't instant speed goof us. The Goofus and Gallant moment is over.
We get another 10 mil plus another
woofy.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so happy that we got to do the Tobal Field Deep maneuver.
Yeah, I got to steal their steel, even though we could have just played Wickerbauer activate, but that wouldn't have given us the activation this turn.
Right, that's why I went with this, is that it immediately lets us attack them for 10 more mil and another wolf, and so no matter what they do next turn, they're down to like 7 cards in deck. Oh, Kavanaugh, thank you very much for the sub.
Slime time.
Yeah. We're rolling on in. This is a fun mono white deck. I'm very appreciative of our splash, our ability to grind.
Yep, we have we can.
All right, I'm back. I'm ready for game 2, boys.
We killed them.
That match.
What do you mean we killed them?
That match is over. We're in match next.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. What?
They died.
Okay, they died.
Yeah, we killed their Conclave Tribunal with their own Knight of Autumn.
Yeah, we played turn 3, we played Stoneforge. Turn 4, we activated Stoneforge, put Sword of Body of Mind into play, and attacked with an equipped creature, because...
And all their creatures were green.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, oops.
This looks good.
I love this.
We can brisk on turn 2.
And history or whatever on 3.
Or Brimaz, yeah.
We Brimaz first if the cats are knights, but they're soldiers, so I think we can afford the history first.
And this is free here, so we might as well do it.
Ooh. Maybe Medimorph? If you had picked the Stoneforge, you would just pick the Batterskull.
I kind of think I might just pick the Batterskull anyway.
Yeah, that's a fine thing to tuck under there. We attack. Oh, they also know that. Did you know that the sword makes that very easy to activate? Yeah, which manland do you want?
I think Brimaz attacks faster.
Yeah. Target to token. If we can definitely pass with whatever blocker they play.
Yeah, Brimaz is 0, 4, 5. Right. History is 0, 2, 8.
And then goes back to 4.
Right. So there's arguments.
Okay, Stoneforge Mystic, now a terrible draw.
So this is funky. But I'm activating Mutavault.
Yes, we're going to put Batterskull into play.
Because
It could kill one of our creatures.
we attacked with 3 creatures. We are attacking with 4 creatures.
Ah.
If you
Yeah,
attacked with 3, it's
It's
dumb.
it's silly. Magic is a complicated bullshit game with too many moving parts.
But you could ninjutsu the cat soldier.
Yes,
That's
because
different.
it is attacking and unblocked.
By the way, we have a better
Watch
spell.
them counter this.
Yeah, this is getting countered, right? Like, there's no way. Then they don't tap and play Damnation. Like, just do it.
If they want to dam our batter skull, that's probably fine.
But yeah, I don't think your third attacker is a cat off of Brimaz triggers Windbrisk. Correct. That's what, because it is attacking and not.
Control magic on Burmez. Okay. So they're going to gain 3 life.
No, they're going to die.
You must die. Did you know that Mutavault is a assembly worker? Cass brought that up earlier.
Mhm.
So,
We can pump it.
mhm.
So, we've learned our opponent is control.
Yep, they're literally playing a control deck.
magic.
Yeah.
Look at the art on this.
Control magic alone's probably not good enough to.
Yo, is that Urtai?
Yep, that's
Are they
Urtai.
bringing back Urtai from like way back when?
They got Therese Nielsen once again to draw.
Look at like
Urtai.
the this like dragon in the palm of your hand sort of thing. It's like a full
Uh-huh.
pocket dragon.
It's
I
like
love
a
how
pocket
bored
monster.
that wizard looks. It's like, come on.
Well, that's how you know he's Urtai.
All right.
It's 'cause he's-
I think this is
yeah,
the
I don't hate her. I don't know if Knight of Autumn's good enough to bring in yet. Adonto Vanguard could also be just like hard for them to remove. Fun enough, I also like Tithe Taker though.
Tide Taker's
Like,
really good in this matchup because now counter spells are poor, right? Like
Maybe
Univolt
Anna-
is also a knight, yes.
maybe Anafinza for Adonto Vanguard.
I think I'm okay with that swap.
I don't know. I think that now's the time to consider bringing in Rebel Arc, actually.
Ooh, for like a
Because-
long.
Yeah, it might make our whole game plan more resilient against and what they're doing, and it's a single card that accomplishes a lot.
Yeah, what would we cut for
Which-
that? Maybe.
That's a good question because we already have a whole lot of single cards that do a lot. Like Smuggler's Copter dodges a bunch of removal. Sword of Body and Mind or Batter Skull kind of do that.
I think
Parallax Wave. I don't know. Maybe we're just pre-gamed against Control also.
I think if you did that, you would want like Ranger of Eos out and like swap the Ranger package for a Revelark package.
I'm gonna make this swap for game.
That's an idea. Yeah, let's keep that in the back pocket.
We could just make this swap and then wait and see. Like we can see if a game 3 requires more. Mutavault also a knight. Very true.
Yep.
That's literally true for every creature type. So we get to bring it up. We get to bring it up a whole lot. I like this. I like this?
Yeah. This has some problems.
It says
Okay.
one problem.
We're going second. We get to lead with Legion's Landing. Then we will draw a land.
If this were 2 1-drops, I would keep it, but I don't think a 1-lander can be kept.
That's like. Okay.
Okay, got him.
Oh,
I think so, actually,
I actually think that's fine.
because we're not going to play Journey to Nowhere for a while.
Okay. Good mulligan. Good mulligan. Is that our first mull of the day?
Yes.
Yeah. We've
Hey,
been
sweet.
strong.
Playing one color makes you very consistent.
We're good deck builders.
Shit.
Ugh.
Oh no! They
Maybe we-
aggressively turn off our Thalia.
Maybe we do Journey right away. I
There's
don't
no
know.
way that's actually threatening enough, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Maybe, no, maybe
Whoa,
we should
whoa,
play-
wait. I figured it out. They might not actually have very many creatures.
Yeah.
Mm,
So,
it's funny because this is our moment to play Sopter through a counter spell too. Like every from here on else, they're going to have, if they have counters, they're going to have them up.
okay, maybe that's better. I don't know. This is close.
I feel like they're both fine options because this lets us attack as well. Numo rule
I have
question marks?
Yeah, I'm not certain on that.
Because that's not like the new rule even yet. They're still testing.
Oh!
Oh no, it's the AI affecting card.
How bad? How bad are we talking? Legion? No, that's
Kidian.
Kidian, right?
So they can get and not be able to activate a Kidian, but that will be a fine blocker.
So we want to split something. Splicer?
We can play Splicer.
How about activate Figure of Destiny and play Smuggler's Copter this turn? So we get Ashiok down further?
Then, like, next turn, play
Is that
Splicer,
better?
activate Copter?
That seems fine, because we can use the Splicer's body to activate. I kind of like that.
You know, I suppose if we needed maximum damage right now, we could, like,
Activate.
Beautiful.
Because that doesn't kill it, I don't, like...
Yeah.
Yeah. So they can make a 2/1 if they want to. Oh no.
Draw some cards.
Well, that's fine.
They hit their land drop. They do.
Expected.
Chief of Compliance is a hell of a job title. His resume is his fists as a 1/3 human wizard. It's funny that the most famous blue creature from a Kaladesh block with new creature types and also support for Vidalcan is in fact a human. Okay, so they're getting 2/1 creatures out of us.
And I'm playing Blade Splicer here.
Should we land? That doesn't help.
What am I playing? What am I playing that land against? Like
Days.
Let me actually look. Okay, what are we holding the land? Oh, we're holding the land for.
We're holding the land for Copter.
Okay, then,
we literally have a Copter right there. That's...
Okay, then play the Blade Splicer. You're right. Because if they're more likely to have Monolith than Force Spike, anyways, and we can't play around that card no matter what. If they had Force Spiked us, then I would just.
Okay, I mean, you guys asked me to name a card that we're playing around, and I did.
I know.
That's all. I'm just following orders here.
No, I know. I just wanted to know if it was a 100% or like what we were looking at, right? Like, okay, Copter down.
Okay. They used a black deck a blue-black deck killed an artifact, everybody. It happened.
Man, if only that were Terror.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so Days in the cube, Force Spike not in the cube. So.
But Mana Tithe is.
Mana Tithe is.
Okay. So next turn I should be able to just kill Ashiok with, you know, this much power. This is the power of Ashiok, by the way.
Yeah, it's AI affecting. Ashiok's going to end up doing nothing but have gained them some life.
9 life.
Because otherwise they could make some mediocre 2/1 creatures that are good in our deck but bad in theirs.
Yes. Well, we also can't just let them ult it. Like.
Yeah, we can't let them do that. They didn't get anything.
Good God. So this thing can only cast creatures off of it, so they can't like play the Batterskull or the Sword, but we have to know that those are gone.
Yeah, because now Stoneforge sucks.
Is this card relevant against this opponent? Shit.
Perhaps not. We didn't know if they have like this is a deck that could easily be playing like Hippie or
yeah, I mean it could be easily playing any black or blue creature.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of good ones to choose from. Like there's Grave and Frost Titan, there's Glenelendra Archmage, there's the fairy that is a control magic.
Bounce my team. I was going to say Mystic Confluence bounce 3, but they didn't. And
they didn't want to.
And
yeah, they didn't want to bounce our Blade Splicer. That's fair.
Well, we still get to double spell this turn. That's kind of good, right?
Yeah. I like History better than Brimaz here because it's more resilient to removal. Plus Mutavault's a knight.
The other problem with Ashiok, and the reason I can't just leave it on the table, is because, like, if we leave Ashiok on the table, I lose in 5 turns. You know, it's like...
They mill us out, yeah.
Now they've got Stoneforge and Student Warfare.
Oh, good. They took Stoneforge.
I'm glad that's
after
gone,
also
yeah.
taking all Stoneforge targets.
Yeah. Unless, what if they have Jite in their deck?
Yeah, they just play it and go grab their own, like...
Like their own Batterskull? Like, that's a fine card for a blue.
So if they, like, tap out for a big creature here... Sure.
Glad we played history instead of Brimaz, I guess.
Yeah.
Do we Parallax Wave our own knight?
That would get it out of the way immediately. We could even Wasteland the Watery Grave first thing, so like gets
The other thing
counterspells out of the way.
The other thing we can do is we can hold up white and activate figure for a single activation so that we can activate it for a better activation next turn, but
Yeah.
I think...
I do kind of like that, but if we do want to make sure that the
Oh,
Parallax Wave
actually,
resolve-
okay. No, I actually... Okay, here's the reason I can't use Wasteland this turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next turn, I want to activate Mutavault and to play Brimaz.
Okay, so you just play Wasteland
And
and cast
we'll need
Parallax
5
Wave.
mana to do that.
Okay.
So it's a bit of an annoyance, but... Like, if this gets countered, that plan is worse.
At the very least, we do get to bounce our own. Oh god,
Okay.
memory lapse.
So, yep.
Can we talk about my plan now? It's fine. It's fine. That was a fine plan. We're doing okay.
I think we're actually losing.
And then they exile it.
Memory lapse is pretty good with Okay, we're done.
No, we're not.
I also like Knight of Autumn now.
Put onto 2 cards. That's not we're done.
Okay. Wanted to become a knight. Ooh.
Sweet.
Yeah, this is better than playing Brimaz this turn, because it's immediate damage, and we can still play Brimaz next turn.
That should have been in draw phase, I suppose.
Yeah, but we didn't know what we were drawing until draw phase.
Well,
but,
but I should have held in draw phase.
yeah.
Removal?
Vraska's Contempt on a knight.
Well, at least we're making them spend their real cards on our fake ones.
If we let Ashiok live, what's the best blocker they could make off of Ashiok?
Mentor of the
We
Meek
also-
with Bitter Blossom in play.
That's pretty
Ew.
that's pretty bad for us. If we can convince them to chump this turn, we can just attack through the Bitter Blossom. As first strike, yeah. Okay. So if we draw a line, we can activate Mutavault and play Brimaz.
Okay.
And that's just a quick clock creature. I don't hate that either, but I think Brimaz attacks better into the Fairy Rogues.
Yeah, and they make 2/2s. Like, we have Honor of the Peer in play.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attack with figure first.
Yeah, because we can pump if they.
Yeah. If they
block
like double block or block with Drana or something, we can make that look a little embarrassing.
Yep.
But they're just gonna jump with a fairy because that's what Bitter Blossom does.
So we have 9 cards left in the library right now.
Yeah, I think.
Next turn, we're going to have to, like, activate Mutavault, kill Ashiok, and then we're going to have to, like, kill our opponent.
With Brimaz and Honor of the Pure, that won't take long.
You're right.
But it's still true. We have to, if we kind of want them to blank this turn. In fact, they might Ashiok to make a blocker here. It's like a 2-1 that can.
Nope, they're going to keep clocking us. Right now, our deck has 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Swords the Plowshare still in our deck?
Yes.
Okay. That'd be a good draw.
That's an awful draw.
That's
Oh my
worst line.
god!
Wow.
The worst line. Okay, so we activate Mutavault, and we might play it to pump figure, though.
Yeah.
If we do that, we're committing to killing Ashiok this turn.
That's my plan this turn is, please, we need to kill Ashiok this turn. I don't think we can is the problem.
And for everyone out there wondering, if we had just ignored Ashiok, our opponent would have a bunch of blockers in play and been able to make trades.
Yeah.
We'd be in the exact same position we are now.
Honestly, I think our opponent knew our entire deck from like the first couple of cards that we played. So I mean, maybe the Stoneforge package was a surprise, but I guess they haven't seen a Danto yet. Have they seen a Danto yet?
No. Did we play that in game 1?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I don't think so, because our clock was so quick. If we led with figure.
We played Okay, so they're gonna keep Ashiok alive.
Forbidden. Okay. I think I was right about them being creature light, at least.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
They've shown a creature that can kind of quickly clock out the game. They showed Bitter Blossom, and they should have control creature.
So if we
swords.
Yeah, there's swords.
Do we have a Danto left?
Thing is, we lose now.
No. We have 1 turn.
We have 1 turn.
Everything's fine.
So we have to kill Ashiok and then also kill them next turn.
Yeah, kill them next turn, which I think we can do.
Okay.
Are you ready? Because I think we've still got this.
Okay. It's all up to this.
It's going to be thrilling.
Everything led up to this moment.
So...
Do we activate Mutavault? Because we can't pump figure.
Well, it's either that or make a...
Right, yeah. Or make a 1-1. Or make a 2-2, rather, yeah.
Okay, so I need to attack... It's 2/2s either way.
So we need 3 2/2 attackers at Ashiok, and I think just to be able to kill them, we have to send a Brimaz at them.
And figure at them.
And figure. GG.
That's probably game.
We can try.
Yeah.
So everybody has to go at Ashiok now to kill Ashiok. They obviously don't block, because they want the Fairy Rogue for next turn. And we get 1 turn.
You have to math out what.
Watch them have like 1 mill spell, and we just don't get that turn. Oh,
No,
that would own.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
card doesn't do anything.
So that's
Okay. So
we needed one more turn for that game. Is literally it.
If we'd been on the play, I think we'd been fine. Okay, so Parallax Wave is bad.
Yeah.
I think Knight of Autumn is good. Don't know. I don't think Wicker Bower Elder is good.
I mean, we saw 1 Bitter Blossom.
And
Is that actually where we want to be?
they also had Control Magic, so they have 2 targets.
Oh, that's true.
Important targets.
I guess Control Magic is a good thing to blow up.
Yeah. Do we want to go into our Revel Arc package? Is that something we want to fight our opponent on? Is go into a better long game?
Yeah, if we chose to ignore Control Magic and Bitter Blossom, then like just slotting in Revel Arc over that would probably be okay. No, they had Knight's Whisper, not Sign in Blood, so they couldn't have done that to us.
I kind of like the Knight of Autumn thing better than the Revel Arc thing.
Yeah.
Because we've seen that like some of their most powerful stuff is basically Ashiok. They have a couple of counter spells. They have a couple of like good black creatures or enchantments.
And I never want to see this come.
Like we didn't see a Wrath.
No,
Right?
we did not.
We could keep. I don't feel bad keeping swords and our creature removal.
I guess we
as
saw
it
that
is.
blue spell that kind of broke our back.
Yeah, they had fake Cryptic.
Does that matter?
I don't think we can play around Mystic Confluence at all.
The best we have is
Well, I mean-
Taker, and we have Taker and Thalia if we can get both down. That does a little bit to
Right.
prevent that.
It makes it cost 7.
Wait, does other Thalia help with that?
Other Thalia makes their lands come into play tapped in their like creatures. They're basically their Bitter Blossom tokens. Like I don't know if that's worth it when their creatures are like 2.
Yeah, this card we would be taking out would be like it would slow their mana down a fair amount, but it would be like
I'm saying
History
if
of
we,
Benalia.
Wait.
we could have that instead of Wickerbow Elder, but
Or maybe Journey.
Do we want Journey to Nowhere?
Like just keep swords in our deck and that's it. I don't hate
yeah,
that
okay. Let's pull that out.
because they're playing a lot of non-basics.
You are allowed to sideboard to over 40.
Yes, I would not choose to. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Yeah, this one I'm fine with actually because we need only this 2 lands unlocks the
We
entire
have
hand.
3 plays.
Yeah, so like whereas the weather one had 1/1 drop, this has 3 1-drops and a 2-drop. So like 1 land gets us more.
Also, like Legion's Landing can flip in this hand.
Yeah. So we can build our own second land.
We'll find our own second land. It's fine.
Land on that place and create a fort.
What do you got?
Memory lapse.
That would be the rudest shit in the world right now.
We saw that from them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Just, we're not gonna not play it,
Right.
right?
Because it would if it lands.
Okay. Knight's Whisper into no land drop. Come on.
So for those
Give
of
me
you at
this.
home who might not be familiar with the card, Memory Lapse is counter a spell, top a deck it instead of graveyarding it.
The reason we didn't redraw the last one that got memory lapsed was Ashiok stole it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Okay. Cool. We'll just take it slow.
Uh-huh.
They're at 11.
Then counter it? Miscalc.
Yeah.
Like, hell.
Drana.
So we want Honor the Pure. We want to land here, obviously, at this point. There's... I need to be more specific.
The monkey's paw!
History, I guess, because Stoneforge... With the way this game's shaping up, we might not have time to fiddle-faddle with our mana. But Stoneforge would get us like Batter Skull, which is really good against them.
I'm gonna go with Stoneforge here. And no attacks, so...
Also, we can Metamorph their Drana, because it's much better for our deck than it is for theirs.
Yep. For them, it's just a clock. Like, look, I'm happy to draw land. I don't care that it came in tapped.
So for them, only thing Drana does for them is grows once each turn. Man, I bet
Well,
they wish that
I
was
mean,
It's also like
It blocks pretty well. That's
also-
kind of good for them.
Yeah.
also blocks very well. Man, I bet they wish that was Vampire Nighthawk, though, don't you?
Ha. So what do we want to play here?
It's still basically stuffing us. How about that Metamorph on there, Drana?
Sure.
Or Tithe Taker?
I feel like I kind of want to play the Metamorph because then, like... Oh, actually, no.
What if we Spirit before Metamorph? So it's like one little bit of protection.
Yeah, like something like that, or
Yeah.
even... Well, Adonta Vanguard can attack into Drana as well, which is pretty reasonable. Like,
Yeah, we
the
got
thing with Tithe Taker is that, like, once it's on the board, it's a little bit more protection for us on the board.
And we're definitely fetching Savannah here, right?
I'm not fetching at all. I'm passing. I'm passing without fetching so we can draw a 4th land.
Okay, yeah.
That's the actual reason I kind of don't want to play the 3-drop. What's our worst card, then? Let's play our worst card. They have a counter up. Spirit?
Yeah, I think it's Spirit. They've shown...
Or maybe Tithe Taker? Like,
I think Tithe Taker's the most disposable.
okay, I kind of want to go with the worst card because I think they're just holding a counter spell.
Yeah.
Are we getting forbidden?
It'd be annoying. Forbid no buyback.
Forbidden.
No
Yeah, they just
buyback.
can't
Very
cancel.
important.
Yep, they canceled our ass.
But yeah, the reason I don't want to sack this fetch is that I want to be able to make 2 plays in a turn to overwhelm their counter walls, basically.
Oh, so you're trying to like draw more lands.
Yes.
You want the opposite of thinning. I got
Yes,
it.
that is-
I made it there. God
wanna
damn it.
We want to We want to thicken.
Dude, I don't want to thicken.
Okay, now I really want to draw a land here. Is that good?
Thalia and Blade Splicer. Man, Blade Splicer would be bad.
Perfect.
Okay. Taking 2. We're 22. It's fine.
So here we go. Honor of the Pure. Oh, so let's...
Okay, thickening complete. Thinning begins.
They got rid of
Now-
Savannah.
I think we just go for their face, right? Like,
Yeah, I think so. And we
They're at
can
9. That's kind of cool.
because
We
like
can
if
throw-
basically if we could kill Ashiok, we could kill them.
Yeah, plus we can throw Vampire away to get more vampires off of Adonto. To flip Adonto.
Yeah.
And after no, okay. I'm plans with the plansing here. But we just attack with Hound this turn.
Yeah. Like we get to flip a Danto with Honor of the Pure in play.
Yeah, so our opponent has to overcome that, and this is their they need to draw removal now.
Like I'm happy with our opponent's life total where it is.
I would not be surprised if they minus Ashiok to put Blade Splicer into play. But luckily, we have Artifact and Enchantment Hate in our deck.
Hell, I can just copy Blade Splicer and make that cool too.
Yeah, we can also just play. We can't do both. Like if we drew
Yeah,
Knight of
we
Autumn, we would have to
like-
choose.
We can do everything we want because like next turn we Selfless Spirit, attack all out. Selfless Spirit like protects the team.
Mhm.
Adonto flips. We have 3 left over for Metamorph.
And then we play
And-
Metamorph, or we Stoneforge,
Yep. We also have Stoneforge.
and we can just like Stoneforge for probably Batter Skull, so that we have like a. Yep, there it is.
Hey.
use Blades Splicer. They attack with Drana. I did not expect that.
I guess they wanted a 3/4.
Yeah. Ashiok, have you removed our...
No
Damn.
Batter Skull. Yeah, so I guess we play Selfless Spirit to see if they counter it. Or do we play Metamorph first?
You know, like, what do we want to do this turn? So our options are play Selfless Spirit, attack all out, and then like play Metamorph after. We could attack all out, Stoneforge, and then like, you know, play Metamorph. We could play Selfless Spirit, don't use this, and like we have a lot of different...
So I think that Selfless Spirit first is good because then if they're, blocking to prevent their own demise,
They kind of have
they
to.
also like
And if they have a
like
counter,
they have
or,
to block our biggest creatures, and if our creatures are indestructible, then we just eat theirs.
yeah. Plus, doing this now either baits out a counter or baits out the removal. Because if we play Selfless Spirit, they have to play the removal in response.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, I was so down on this card, but it's been the centerpiece of our strategy so many times.
Flying Piker.
It's kind of incredible.
How good
Like,
is
oh
Body and
yeah,
Mind?
just a flying 2/1.
How good is Body and Mind, the lifelinker? We don't have 5 mana. We would have to
Yeah.
post combat Body and Mind it, which is something I want to do, but like the reason I didn't bring up Body and Mind this turn is because they're gonna bounce my board. Yep. Counter bounce.
Okay, so we just replay Danto here.
Yeah, the thing that gets for them is we do not get to flip Legion's Landing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, I thought that said unless its controller pays a thing.
3.
3.
Oh, 3. Geez.
Yeah, it's 3.
Okay.
The fake Cryptic's quite good.
Yeah. And I can't attack because that 3/3 golem first strikes.
Now, they might try to kill us.
Exile 3, Missions Factory Plains, Knight.
Ugh. So that's probably going to kill our Honor of the Pure.
In like a turn or two, you know? Whoa.
Ugh.
Whoa.
At
Gross.
6. Oof.
They are playing close to the chest.
I mean, yeah, but it still probably saves them more life than it costs.
Yeah.
Because it's a chump blocker on like 3 or 4 damage.
So if we
It's not like we have burn.
If we draw a land, do we sword drop? Or do we... Let me drew Wasteland.
So if we sword dropped, it would be like sword drop on Izamaru and attacking with Adanto Vanguard and Izamaru.
Probably just at them.
Yeah.
They would have to block.
They would have to block both.
They haven't shown any more counters than they've currently played. Like they've played Confluence, Forbid, Lapse, and Miscalc.
Yeah. They have shown like, you know, Kill Spell, Doomblade, sort of.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think there's anything we can do to play around
I
that.
think we just go for this.
Yeah, they've shown Doomblade and they've shown Vraska's Contempt. Remand.
That's a new one.
That's very bad.
Yeah. Dang.
This is probably Blade Splicer blocking.
Yeah.
Then they make Knight of Autumn and kill our No? Okay. But that's why they played Bitter Blossom. They're going after us.
Interesting. Blood!
Yeah. Let's see. The thing is, now they can attack for 6.
Not
Because
this
Drana
turn.
trigger. Well, Drana triggers before with first strike,
Blocker.
and then Blade
Well,
Splicer.
right,
Yeah.
but
We can block Blade Splicer. We're not dead to that.
I love it though.
You might have to copy Drana as a chump block.
I don't think we're going to be able to cast Phyrexian Metamorph.
Ah, that's right. We just went down to 2.
Yeah.
If only we had.
And they get to play Thalia to make our sword unplayable.
Oh, brutal.
It's over, kids. Yes, do it. Yes. Yes.
Blood.
Blood.
It goes to the Stephanie Melee.
Blood.
That was a good Cuban.
Yeah.
So that was a we went up against decks that did not have counter spells in them, and then we went up against a deck with counter spells in them.
We
And,
we stumbled on mana pretty significantly
Yeah.
in that game.
Yeah, we did.
Like if
And
That's when you're especially weak to the card memory lapse when you do stumble on mana.
yeah,
that's maybe the strongest I've seen memory lapse in years.
Well, memory lapsing like 1-drops is the best thing to do with memory lapse, anyways, right?
I mean, there was the Galaxy Brain play of we pass on our remaining our only play when we actively want to flip it onto.
Right.
Like, I don't think we were getting there.
Yeah.
I almost recommended it just on the strength of memory lapse, but
But
it's funny. We talked about Oust in the same way earlier. Like, the best thing to do with
Yeah.
Oust is Noble Hierarch. I also think the best thing that memory lapse is Noble Hierarch. So we got another one though.
yep. I'm not doing another one right now. My brain is
We got dazzled out.
no, I've I need to take a break and step away from doing things for like an hour. That's where my head is at the moment. Nothing to do with the content of what happened. Just
We got dazzled. We'll just go with that.
oof. No, I'm just I don't know.
Okay.
Need to go take a nap or something. Anyway, thank you everybody for rolling on in on this one. Thank you both Kaz and Gnomebitten for joining.
Yeah, glad to... Hey, I successfully got you to not first pick Cryptic.
You didn't keep us from picking and then not playing Muldrifter, though.
That's impossible. Look, I already accomplished a miracle. You want 2 miracles from me in one day?
Okay,
I thought about
our mistake
boarding
all
it
along.
in.
Yeah, our mistake all along. We should have been playing it. Flying creatures turned out to be the thing we needed.
Yeah,
Even if they cost 5 mana and drew you cards.
and our 2/2s. But yeah, anyway, thank you everybody for joining the zoo. Hope you all had fun. I know it's been a little while since we've done more of this, but Legacy Cube's around for a while, so we're going to be doing this a couple times, I'm sure. So look forward to more of that. If you want to see when it's going on, you can always follow us, see when it's live. You can subscribe, get a cool skull, all that jazz. But just being here having a good time is great too. So, all right.
Cube.
Cube.